Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Disruption Podcast, episode 116. I'm Noah the Baghdaddy.
Yeah, it's Chief Osaji in the building, baby.
It's your girl, Moeezy.
It's the Prince. What's up?
And thank you for joining us for another episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do. Share it around. Mm-hmm. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes.
Well, how's everyone going?
Oh wait, let me just give him a round of applause. Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out to you guys. You made me happy.
Let's do it.
They reached the target this week.
25?
They reached the 25, and
Wow.
I think it was
Well done, everybody.
exceeded.
I think I hit 30.
Yeah, it was
Well
30
done,
something.
everyone.
30 something.
Nice.
So congratulations. I'm not
What's the
heartbreaking.
goal?
Congratulations.
What's the goal for this episode?
What's the goal for this episode?
600.
Raise the bar.
Let's raise the bar.
600. What's the
Raise
bar?
the bar.
What's the bar going?
What, so he hit
35.
35? Yeah, 35.
Oh, you know
How many
what's
fake
funny?
accounts do we have to make?
Every time that I watch I don't know, Sharky
Yeah.
or whatever, and there was like, oh, what's the like count? 65,000. Like, oh my gosh, what? I'm like, bro, stop being dramatic. Like, you know damn well you want
have 650,000.
Right.
followers.
Oh my gosh, what? That's so what? And now look at me reacting like, oh,
To 35.
but I see, I get it.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes sense.
But yeah, man, 35 likes, man.
35.
Give that to us. You get me.
Ow.
Get it.
Yeah, subscribe. Like we said, if you don't have an account, make one and then
Turn
subscribe
on
because
the
we're trying to
notification
climb
as well.
up. Yeah, man. But nah, we good, man. We good.
What's up?
What's happening?
I'm going to
whip. Every time
Wait,
someone
That's
says
not
what's
the-
happening, I start singing that. It's what's
Cut the
poppin'.
lyrics.
Oh, you,
Brand new hip just
you
walked.
screwed up.
I was gonna say something, man. Yeah, if y'all didn't see, the article's out. You know what I mean? The article's
Yeah.
on back in the last episode. Shout out to Nadia again from
Very
Ego.
well written.
Yeah, very well.
Very
written.
nice.
It's a
Very
quick read,
well.
2-minute read, so you guys can check that out.
Yeah.
We'll pop the link in this description here
It's
after this
also
video.
link in bio on socials.
Yeah. So yeah, go check that out. Read about it. And get excited for Ego Expert, man, because it's gonna be lit. We're gonna keep telling you every week so that there's gonna be no excuse. I have this massive.
better see
burp.
all y'all there.
Come back
Just
up,
do it.
bro. Nah, not on the mic, bro. But nah, yeah, man, been good, bro. Been a tasty week, man.
It has been.
Chill.
A lot happened as well, like in the tech space and everything. Get
Tech,
into that in a
yeah.
bit. We'll get into that in a bit.
Yeah,
I
that
forgot
one's
about
gonna
that.
take some
Yeah.
time.
But then
yeah.
a lot is happening as well, like just music and vibes and like I feel like a lot is movement and none of it feels negative for the first time in like 2 years.
Yeah, this week has been very positive.
Yeah.
A lot of
Ish.
things.
Yeah.
Well, ish.
Ish.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's-
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
you don't know if it's all the way positive,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's
you
for
don't know.
once where it's like there's not an overshadowing
It's neutral
negativity.
of the
The
negativity.
light
yeah.
was shining a little bit brighter. That's all. It's
Yeah,
not
that
that the
was-
negativity
that
ran
was-
away. The light was just probably a little bit brighter. You know what I'm saying? So
Was it maybe just because you guys are feeling a bit happier, so you're
that is
Yeah.
also
seeing it
true.
in that lens? Like
I don't know, I've been
everyone's
kinda calm
outside.
down.
I don't know. Everyone's outside.
Well, have you guys enjoyed
know,
outside there?
things are-
No.
Because I haven't enjoyed outside just yet.
Like the weather's been good, like and just being able to go places without
what?
having
My
restrictions
basketball
has
hoop
been
is on the
nice.
ground because we had a hurricane.
Bro, we did have a
bro.
hurricane.
For one-
We had a
Yo,
hurricane.
things
for
have been
a
bad.
day.
Yo.
Nothing has been up. What?
Hey, that's only negative this week.
Bro, the number of photos I saw of just trees on cars.
Yeah,
like,
yo.
Oh man, I saw
Yeah.
one
the
story.
wind, bro.
I forgot who put it up, man. It was one story like of a car.
Imagine
and
waking
a
up to
tree
this,
was
yeah?
just on his like damn. Imagine waking up. to this.
Clyde.
yeah.
It was just a tree on the car, man.
That was
It wasn't even
terrible.
like a branch. It was
Nah,
like
the whole tree.
trunk, bro. The amount of trees I saw that just uprooted themselves said, good night. I'm gonna slide
Yo,
down.
how
Big,
soon was
big
True.
100 years
True,
old. I
true.
think they've been lying about all the ages
Nah,
of these
hey,
trees.
how soon was this wind,
Bro,
bro?
the wind
The
was
wind was
dead.
crazy.
Because I think my house moved a little bit.
Just a little bit, huh?
Damn.
You know
Oh,
when you
yours
hear,
moved a lot?
You know when you hear,
Yeah, yeah,
and then like yeah,
And then the house,
Wait, you heard that?
house is just out here twerking, bro. What's going on,
yeah.
bro? What the heck?
Bro, your house surrounded like trees and that. Your house.
Yeah, it's surrounded by the
Yeah,
trees.
yeah.
Nah, those
trees.
trees are strong, bro.
Are
They're
they?
Not, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, hey,
bro.
there's some trees that I thought was strong.
Those trees ain't going anywhere, bro.
Okay, good.
so you think?
Until they
Then
actually.
you find out it's a tree from Wish.
Fam, bro. You know what's, we're actually thinking about this year. Because we're like the first to pretty much move into our court, right? And every house got a tree planted.
This is my land.
Yes, you know. Every
can't
house
do
got a tree planted in front of it. And ours is the most childish one out of all the trees
Yeah,
in the whole
yours is a
court.
childish tree.
Like everyone's
Very
just like
childish.
Yeah, that is
sturdy.
true.
Ours looks like the one that Jesus cursed, bruv.
Yeah.
In the Bible, bro.
You shall not bear
Bro,
fruit.
it's scrawny. And I was expecting that tree to be gone. But no,
Yeah.
it's still strong, bro.
Still strong, yeah.
Still strong. It's not going
Bro, I
anywhere.
was driving to work. It's like amount of accidents, trees all over. I was like, yo, this is a bit of madness. Bro.
Yeah.
So positive, positive week, huh?
Yeah, that's only negative.
I mean-
That's the only negative.
Yeah.
I was being
Yeah,
calm.
other
we
than
got
that.
we got this like road leading up to our house and like the main one off
Yeah.
like off the main road, that main big road, the lane.
Yeah.
They plant cherry blossoms and it's quite nice like in the spring whatnot, but there's
look
like
nice.
2 or 3 badass kids in the area. They just
way.
go through and like break all the branches. And my parents
Why?
get so depressed. They're like, no, we need to talk to the council.
Why your parents sound like that?
They don't even sound like that.
Badass kids. Oh,
Out here just
gosh.
running. When was the last time you guys caused a ruckus like that?
Yeah,
Like
it's-
with your badass friends, doing hood rat things with your hood rat friends, bro.
Oh man.
It's been a while, man.
Yeah,
Like, just-
I think it was like young.
Nah, like there's definitely some stuff that has happened recently.
Like a ruckus.
Oh, recent.
We should just do it though. Like
I said
we
I
should
wouldn't do it in
like
someone
what,
else's
to-
country.
We know.
Oh, we're gonna do it here.
Yes,
I
but a
wouldn't
country
do it
where you
here.
know, like
Yeah,
the
like
rules
they
are
expect
Europe. Like
yeah.
you don't do this
Somewhere
in Thailand.
Europe. Exactly. Yeah.
Thailand, what? No, it's shaped as a boogie board.
exactly, bro.
Miss around, get locked up, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Death row. What did you do? Egg a house,
Bro, so I'm saying, yeah, somewhere where it's like it's
Yeah,
a holiday
yeah.
vibe anyway.
Yeah.
And like
You just-
the locals are free regardless, you know what I mean? So like I don't know, maybe like Amsterdam is potentially a type of place where
Amsterdam.
people maybe, it might cause ruckus, but it's
Yeah.
like whatever.
Ruckus. What's
Or like
ruckus?
Ibiza or Abiva.
Yeah,
That's it.
like those like it's reckless but acceptable, or
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
No, low key, you want to do it in like, because those are party cities. You know, you want to do it in a place like, I don't know, like Birmingham or something.
Oh, you're rude.
You know,
Why?
Because it's like these are people just living regular life. It's not a party
Yeah.
city.
He
you
wants
know?
to do like something
Yeah,
different for them.
yeah. But it's like, but they also
Spice their
have like a
life.
good level of like, you know,
Bants.
bad behavior.
Oh, bad.
Yeah,
Oh.
but it's like, so you're not like a shock to this place, but you're also just being stupid.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you want to egg their house?
No, I want to do more.
Oh. Yeah, what's
Okay.
ruckus?
Yeah, yeah,
What are
hey.
you talking about when you say ruckus?
I want to go into like a construction site that's like almost done and just pee on the floor.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah,
Oh
They're not even gonna notice.
yeah, that's fine.
Legit, bro.
exactly.
It's fine.
Bro, I'm
You want-
talking,
you
I don't
think
know,
that
bro.
someone will
Legit,
notice?
have a massive boombox or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Have
and
a,
start a whole block
25
party.
deep
Just go
people,
down
bro,
the
and just
street.
start going down the street
Yeah.
or something like that. That's the beginning of the
Fair
ruckus.
enough.
Someone I know was
That's the
saying
ruckus.
they were saying they were thinking of doing that.
Yeah?
Yeah, like
Say less.
when everything opened, they were gonna just get a ute, put a DJ deck on the back because one of the homies
Ah,
is a
nah,
DJ,
yeah, I'm missing
dope.
that.
and just start playing in the streets and
Why
just
not?
start having a party in the
Okay,
streets.
yeah, see
Honestly, why
that's not
not?
a ruckus. That's
With that kind of a
vibes.
party, does it continue to progress or like?
You'd
is
hope
it-
so.
You know what I mean? Like, because you be doing it, you
Yeah.
start moving through the streets, but then like you want more people.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
So how do you now
have to
all-
But you
go
go slowly. You
Yeah.
just do slowly.
You have
So
to
is
go
everyone just gonna be walking?
Yeah, yeah,
with?
everyone
pretty
will
much.
join in. Yeah,
Yeah.
but not sweater. Everyone's
I do
vibing.
want
Quiet
us to
street.
throw a good block party one day.
I was saying this,
That
bro.
would be
Like,
fun.
are we
Good
all
one.
just having reflux or what, bro? Because I'm.
You're doing it. Block party.
Yeah, yeah. You
I was
guys,
saying this, man. One of the people down the end of like the main road near my house has a massive front lawn. I was telling you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, how do
Just
I
do
go
it
to this
there.
person and say, big man, can I use your front yard to throw
Yeah.
a massive party
Oh.
or something like that?
That would be dope.
I want to throw a Halloween party next year.
Oh, mate, someone's shaking in their boots after that.
It's scary.
Mate, book a nice place. Invite, people in
Also,
that.
the one you went to wasn't enough?
Huh?
Huh?
No,
It wasn't up to Carl's
no, it was
standards.
good. That's like
Because we
I
want
want to throw one
Yeah.
with my friends.
Okay.
Kind of vibe.
Halloween party or just dress up party anyway?
Well, it doesn't have to be Halloween. Just dress
Yeah,
up.
do a
Because
theme.
like, imagine
like
just
a
a
theme.
night.
like 50
theme.
people kind of vibe, bro.
50, that's not enough.
Oh.
It's not enough.
Wait, who do you think? Yeah, you try to invite the whole world.
You want like 500. Like, you want
For a
something where,
block party.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Or
like-
even just a mess, like if
Something
it's a
where like,
mansion.
bro, I would love something like a block party where like just people are walking by and join in.
And
I
just
don't
join
know.
in.
Oh, you
That
try
would be
to do
dope.
it.
What's your name, mate?
Mate.
Yeah, you get a snag.
and then they start stealing things from the house and all that.
Yeah, no, that's why you don't do inside.
Dress up party, yeah? Dress up as a man, my brother.
Bro, they live in the house with the TV.
Find my outfit.
Have a good one, mate.
All right, mate.
Everyone's just there like, oh, they killed it.
Oh no,
Hey, you really dress up the theme, bro.
Oh, man.
that would be fun though.
That would be nice.
That'd be
fun.
cool.
I wonder how much you can dictate how the party's gonna go based on the theme you give. So if you were like, everyone dress up as burglars, is something gonna go down more likely than if you were like everyone dress up as like unicorns or something.
Yeah,
Bro, something has to go
That
down.
is
But
true.
if something goes down dressed as unicorns, that's probably the greatest fight you'll
That
ever
is
see.
amazing.
You ever see. Just bare people trying to spearhead each other or something. Bro.
No, hey, bro, it's pissing me off. Take my horns.
Still got the bottom half of the unicorn on, bro, with a nice rainbow tail.
man, half
What's going on
horse.
here? Look like a
Oh,
centaur.
God.
bro.
Zesty version.
Zesty, bro.
Yesterday, obviously, I went to Halloween party. Yeah,
Dirty little kid.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. I mean, it's fun in that. Yeah. One of my guys, he dressed up as Shazam,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
the superhero.
the superhero Shazam. Yeah. Miles was like, "Who Shazam? Do you know who Shazam is?" Yeah, I knew it.
You meant,
Randy
That's how I knew girls
I
don't
thought
know
you
their
meant
movies. All the
that.
girls came to me.
She
and
said that.
meant that.
What? I think he dressed
Yeah,
up.
see,
Nah.
all the girls came up to
Sounds
him.
like he did the swell.
I was with him, yeah. And then all the girls were like, "Oh my gosh, he's the Flash."
No.
Yeah, he just went with it. Yeah, I'm the Flash.
So now the rest of the night is
Bro,
Flash.
we just looked at each other like, bro, they don't know Shazam, huh?
Can you imagine?
Bro.
You got the wrong logo for Flash. Yeah, you're
I
right.
can't get past Miles thinking he dressed up as an
I thought it
app.
was the app.
Bro, what do you think?
I
We're
was
gonna
like,
step,
okay.
touch
Oh.
his chest and be like, "What
I
song's
don't know.
playing?"
Maybe that would be cool. But anyways,
Then you just start
yeah.
singing the song back to them.
That
That
just
would
sounds
be
like an
cool.
alright kind of.
Should we do
Yeah.
something where we all go as a different app?
I was literally just thinking that in my head just then. But then what do you?
Well,
Yeah,
well,
well,
which
what-
app would you guys?
I said Grinder. Whoa, why'd you say that? I heard you say
Maybe
that.
That's really childish. Bro.
Snapchat and then have like some reflective
Oh,
thing
Snapchat
on
could
it
work.
so people can
I
like.
can see themselves or something.
Should we go as the Teletubbies or something?
Oh, that'd be cute.
Kind of scared of those guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
Teletubbies will be cute. I thought we were Ninja Turtles.
I'll go as
Ninja Turtles would work.
Oh, it's a Snapchat. That's pretty cool.
Still thinking of an app.
Oh, I thought.
No, keep going, keep going.
Yeah. Go.
I'll go as Instagram,
Okay.
and then I have the QR code. You scan it.
I know what people.
It's your Instagram.
My
Oh,
Instagram.
Smart.
I like that. I
Very
like that.
smart.
Try and get followers.
I'm gonna
up.
go as
Yeah.
Facebook and the QR code, and then list my Instagram.
What?
No, you know what would be sick though? If a family went as like let's say you got father, mother,
Oh, they did that.
4 kids. Mom and the 4 kids are the Facebook things like they own, and then the dad's the Meta logo.
Meta? Yeah, or something
that'd be
like that.
cool.
Because we did see what was
Yeah.
going on this week, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still need to think of my own. real
Yeah,
quick
no,
before
do
that.
it. No, we can get in that
Let me
later.
think
as
of a
well,
quick
'cause
one, bro. What's a good one, man?
I like the family dress up though.
I'm just out here making
you do though?
like tweet sounds the whole day or something.
only speaking in 140 characters.
Okay. Yeah. Can't have too much of a conversation.
Or
I
do
check my character
hashtags.
count. Alright, boom, that's it.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that, bro. Yeah, Twitter could be calm. But Meta, huh? Did you even look into their one? Like,
Well, hold
Yeah,
on. Let's say
that's
you're
all.
at this party before we get into it, because it's
Yeah.
gonna be a big. Let's say you're at this Halloween party, next year, and you see a girl with a good shape,
Yeah.
good shape,
I said Coke.
Very respectful.
yeah, and
Respectfully.
specifically the bottom is very nice, yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like it's perfect, and you're like, I want to end up in a relationship. You end up in a relationship, all this kind of stuff. Now,
Move fast.
say you get married, would you marry this woman if you knew that your son would end up having her butt?
Like a big,
So you're
big
saying she
booty.
has
Like, she has exactly what you want, and it's perfect. But if you have a son with her, he's gonna have
Bunda.
like 90% of what she has.
Chai.
Just the bunda.
Yeah, just the butt. Everything else, like whatever. But
Like it's a big bunda kind
I
of.
don't know. No lie. I usually know a guy.
we know a couple Somali guys.
Did you get a?
Did you know Asuma?
I didn't want to call him out.
Nah, you guys are rude.
Yeah.
Oh, we should call them baby blues or something.
There was you're rude, bro. There was a guy in high school that like we're in year 7 and all the year 12s used to call him Nicki Minaj.
Oh no!
That's so rude.
And again,
Wait, you're in old and the year 7s were saying that too?
no. We were in year 7.
The older guy.
The 12s
Okay.
were calling it.
That's
Yeah.
so
Nicki
rude.
Minaj.
Yeah.
Bro, can you imagine the year 7s calling year 12s that? Nah, bro. But yeah, all the year 12s called him Nicki Minaj. Because yeah,
Man had the bunda.
they were the buns.
Damn.
And the jumper, like we said, accentuates
Yeah,
it. bro.
yeah.
The school jumper just
When you put it
He
over.
definitely stood like this, yeah.
It was
Nah,
inevitable.
Yeah, it's actually
It wasn't him at that choice. It was the butt
Yeah,
cheeks.
it was the butt
It
cheeks,
had its own center of gravity, bro. So
can you do?
threw him off, bro.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, still like, you know what I mean? Still good looking Donny.
We all have trials
Even
and
myself,
tribulations.
I
To be
think I've got
honest,
a bit of something going on.
I heard girls like guys with good
Bit of
butt.
a dump truck.
It,
Yeah?
it doesn't look bad. It's
I've
not
never
terrible.
understood that,
I never understood.
but fair
Like
enough.
what?
apparently,
I'll
like
take
when they
it.
wear like
Guy-
suits and they got the butt showing, apparently girls like that. So
So,
Yeah.
that's what they're saying.
so if my son has
As a bunda,
you know what I mean? We'll make it work, brother.
you probably get some ladies. Or
But imagine, like, your son just has BBL.
Try.
Just got one. Decided to get one.
You can see it from the front. No. Like,
Oh.
but like the
Ah.
equivalent of.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. We'll try to make it work, huh? just
That
what
thing,
do you call it, bro? Corduroy pants or something all the time, bro.
Try.
Nothing too tight fitting, bro. Before it's distracting everyone as we walk through the streets, bro. Yeah.
Hey, he sounds living. Hey.
This is how open-minded you are. You're not wearing that to the party.
Oh, interesting, bro.
Yeah.
But alright, this social media party, huh? And Meta.
Meta.
What
Wow, what a transition. This social media party, huh?
Yeah, running it
And
back to that
Meta.
social media party idea.
So when is it officially changing?
when
It's happened.
I think
has
it
changed,
happened
yeah.
on the day of the video coming out and the announcement, and they have an Instagram account and everything.
Yeah.
It's all out.
As soon as I was really disappointed that they didn't get just at Meta.
Yeah, someone
I
has
thought
it. Someone's got it.
No, but
already.
like surely they
take it off.
They
can
can-
go
Yeah,
pay
yeah,
someone
yeah,
the
yeah.
bag.
Yeah, surely, yeah.
As that
So-
person, they're probably trying to hold that. I was thinking, like, this person got balls, bro, just to like say,
Just-
no, I'm not giving you my name.
So
yeah.
the app Facebook is the name going to change?
The Facebook app name? No, that is still going to be. That's still Facebook.
But the top thing
Yeah.
though.
So, all right, let's run it back to
Yeah.
the beginning then. So obviously, yeah, on Friday,
Something like that.
Thursday, whatever.
Friday, Australia.
Friday for Australia, yeah. Facebook came out and said that they are rebranding or changing their name. As in, you know how Facebook owns WhatsApp, Instagram,
Oh, they
Facebook.
changed the whole
Obviously, what
thing
else
into-
do they own?
Facebook, Instagram, Messenger,
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, Oculus.
Oculus. Is that actually a separate thing? Okay, cool.
That's the VR.
Instead of Facebook owning all of that, Facebook is now underneath that
Underneath
with Meta.
Meta.
Okay, yeah.
So Meta is the actual like parent company now
Yep.
for all of these individual companies, right? And they're still their own apps, they're still their own thing, their own platforms and whatever. Just Meta is there now, like bigger,
top,
or
yeah,
the top, the parent.
Is
company
it
for all.
like I honestly I didn't really listen to much of the thing. Is it like that? Is it
whole thing?
Facebook? So because my understanding was there's Facebook and there's Facebook the owner, right? There's like Facebook the app, Facebook the owner,
yeah.
right? And so I thought it was just Facebook the owner because, for example, I don't know if you guys would paid attention to this or whatever, but it's like when you'd go on any of their apps, it would be like,
says, yeah.
this is a Facebook thing, but that would be in all caps, right? But then when you go on the Facebook app, Facebook's all lowercase.
That
So
Facebook, the
it's-
owner is
yeah.
Meta.
So basically, they've just rebranded
That is
owner
Meta.
as Meta. Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
So it's not
Yeah.
the Facebook company, not the
Yeah.
app. So the Facebook company is what owned all of those.
all-
Yeah.
But that company is now Meta.
Meta, yeah.
Similar to what Google's done, like with Alphabet. So Google's called Alphabet.
Yeah.
Like the owner,
yeah.
the parent
Google,
company.
yeah.
That's why, like on the
Forgot
stock
about that.
market and stuff, it's
Because I remember I was like, hey, where's Google?
Where's Google at? Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
it's
about
Alphabet.
Yeah. Bro, it was an hour and a half long video for the just explaining all the different things. And the craziest part is that after an hour and a half, it still doesn't even
Doesn't
tell
make
you. You
sense.
can't. No, it makes sense, but you can't even grasp your head around like everything of what it can potentially be.
The future of it is kind of
Because
crazy.
that's
that's what I
bro,
was
it's
thinking.
mad. Like where they're trying
It's a
to
lot.
like
It's good,
do or
but
what they're
it-
trying to get to. Yeah, it's a lot.
But Loki, I can see how it can be dangerous, bro. This gives me a Black
Well, let's say
Mirror
what they're trying to
vibes.
do, and
Yeah,
then you
what
can get
they-
into
a
what's
lot of
the
people were
danger.
saying this. Yeah.
So, I guess they're trying to really integrate technology into everyday life, as it like not like it already hasn't pretty much been everything in our lives now,
Even
but
more so.
more so. So like with Oculus, how and even the collab they had with Ray-Bans, Facebook had with Ray-Bans, how like the glasses you could like I guess see apps, directions, record things, talk. It's just it's almost
yeah.
like having your phone without having your phone in your
Yeah.
hand, but you got glasses on it. So that's
Listen to music.
that's all right. Like that's cool and all, but sometimes you also just want to whatever have your phone kind of thing.
Yeah.
But what Meta is trying to do is now kind of like create
this
digital
virtual
worlds
yeah,
almost.
this
Virtual.
virtual
Not
reality.
in a weird way, like it's not Habbo or Club Penguin when we say digital world. It's almost like digital world integrated into real life world, pretty much. So
Gotcha.
you want to have a meeting with your work colleagues around the world globally. You'll go into your actual office in your house, sitting at your desk, kind of thing.
And you see them
but
around.
you're seeing them all like
Yeah.
around you, and you're in a spaceship or something like that, having a meeting in near Pluto or whatever, right? Because that's how the technology is going to like integrate and
Right.
like da, da, da.
Wow.
So it's almost like you're seeing that you're able to look at each other. Obviously, it's going to start off really, really beta. This is the
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
the,
of course.
you know what I mean, what it's meant to look like. Beta will probably be like real ugly, pixelated, whatever.
We're all in the same room, but there's like just white around
You know what I mean?
us.
It'll be kind of weird or something like that. But that's kind of the kind of thing that they want to get to. Even like the way it's meant to. They had a couple of different things how it's going to like impact commerce, education, socializing with people, all these different streams of life and things like that. I was just like, when I went into the video to watch it, I was ready to hate everything. I was ready to be like, bro, that's so drag. And then every single one of these little angles of like e-commerce and education,
Kind
I
of
was
nice,
like,
yeah.
oh, that could change a lot. Like, wow, that could be quite like useful in this kind of way. That's pretty damn sick. Like, I've always wondered how they're going to make it like you can even also now feel things like it's tactile as well, because that's
the
a
fourth
different
dimension.
level. Yeah, that's a different level to be able to now be things that are
You
like
have to feel
tactile.
that,
Like in your, they show this cool thing like someone's at home, if they have the glass on whatever, and it's like literally like, yo, where's my cup? Obviously the AI has been, has been with you all this time. So now it's like,
Knows
glasses
where
will
you
show you a quick
Yeah.
Far out.
This is where it is. And
That's
it's-
pretty dope.
It's so weird.
Isn't that going to
Crazy.
make us like dumber because we just don't need to remember things?
No,
Or we
actually
tell ourselves we don't
actively-
need to remember things anymore?
Almost.
Because then at what point is it going to start potentially, and this I guess goes to the Black Mirror thing, is like, which point is it now remembering our thoughts?
Because
You
you
just
will
feel
like,
like
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because like, okay, now it's remembering where
I
I walked into and the cup was there.
Yeah.
But then at what point will be like,
where'd I put it.
the last time you were in this place, you thought about so and so.
It's weird. It's such an interesting.
What about like job opportunities
that it'll open up?
that will open up, but also jobs that will be lost because of, let's say, education? Because this technology at its peak can like a lot of things is not needed now. You get what I'm saying? Because I can really see like how can do so in education, commerce, and so on, right? But the jobs that it can cut at the same time.
Yeah. Like I think we may have talked about this before, but it's like, you know how Amazon's gonna do physical stores like groceries and stuff?
Yeah.
And they were saying how like there'll be no cashiers, no nothing, because you're just scanning stuff. But they will need to have like technicians and stuff that can basically deal with like
You
the,
do that,
the
yes,
screens
exactly.
and all. But it's like, so you think about it, like now people that are gonna work at a supermarket need to have college degrees and know
Yeah.
coding, know all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, like how qualified they are, but working in a
At
supermarket.
a supermarket.
So it's
Wow.
like
It's just
that's
the
like,
application.
it's just the
of-
application.
of
Yeah,
the
yeah. It's a
degree.
real world
So,
application. Yeah.
I mean, I'm
why
not. It will definitely create new opportunities, but as you mentioned, like let's say there's no people to check out and so on. So you cut, let's say 50 people, but you're bringing in 10 people to help with the application.
100%.
You get them because you don't need 50 to come in to help with the application,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like you're creating new, but at the same time you're cutting a lot for the new,
Yeah.
right? So I'm just thinking it's like this is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
So do we like this? Do we think it's like, beneficial? Do we think it's going to go towards
That's
like
what I
a
was-
good
yeah.
direction?
That's what I was
or-
thinking. I was like, I realized it gets to a point where you actually can't fight what the next phase
Yeah.
in life is going
Yeah,
to be.
Embrace it.
life and technology. Yeah,
Because I was like, we're at a point where we're probably not going to be able to fight technology,
Yeah.
yeah.
like, and the way it integrates into life. It's and technology actually, when we break it
It's all
down,
good. It's advancement.
even
of-
technology is literally just
Finding more
art
efficient
or the-
ways
yeah,
to
the
do
science
things.
of
Yeah.
using something to create something else that makes everything or processes more efficient.
Yeah.
So making a wheel is technology.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All of these things, step as we've gone along in life, has all been technology. Now we're in a part where technology is very digital.
Yeah,
I would say.
So now it's ready for the next level.
Yeah.
So we can't fight
Yeah.
it almost.
I think, to answer your question, for me, I think it's cool. Like, I actually
Yeah.
think it's quite cool. I think it'll be pretty fun. I think, again, technology is all about efficiency and finding effective ways to do things. And that's why I say all technology is good technology, but it's going to be used pretty badly. Somehow someone will find a way to use it in a perverted or negative way or whatever.
100%.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's what you're talking about with Black Mirror then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts off good, and then everyone sees a shortcut in things and says, "Oh, I can do this and I can do that by doing this."
Yeah.
and they start doing it, and now we'll see the bad in it. But that's with everything. There's a good, there's a bad.
But all this won't come into play, obviously, for like a while.
He was
isn't
saying,
it?
I mean, it's pretty much coming to play now, and obviously, like I said, very
Starting
beta
off,
level.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
where they would have to get to is like a 10-year, even more than like decades, pretty much of what this is going to impact.
I mean,
Lucky, that's very short.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
10
something
isn't
like that.
far.
Adoption will take a while, like for people to adopt this stuff. I think
Yeah.
there will be early adopters like in the next 6 months, I reckon.
Yeah.
But that is mostly around the Oculus, like VR stuff. It's not because Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger, well, those are already all part of for me, that's my every single day.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Almost every hour that I'm awake, to be honest. Right. The Oculus, like the VR stuff, that's the only thing where it hasn't been fully implemented
Yeah,
on any level. But I'm pretty down to start doing that now. You know what I mean? And I don't think it'll be too far off. One thing that I remember when I was in uni, I was always saying like, one thing that would be really cool is if we start doing VR changing rooms. So, but like you get to like, so let's say you walk into a store or you're
Yeah,
or
like
online.
just looking at yourself.
But you're also
Oh.
seeing how it looks specifically on
cool.
you.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like it's like you're probably looking at the
Yeah.
mirror almost, like whatever. But imagine the way you're able to just like
Yeah.
drag and
Yeah,
drop.
exactly.
And now
That's
you're
really
just looking at
cool.
yourself. You
'Cause
walk around and it tracks you.
Yeah.
That'd
Because
be
then
nice.
what you could do, honestly, is like you wouldn't need the stores.
Yeah.
Right? But you would
That
need
is true.
really cool experience changing rooms.
Yep.
And you go there and it's basically a computer, right? And you just like scroll through and be like, I like this thing, I like that. Literally what you
Put
do
it
at the
into your
moment,
cart.
put it into your basket, then stand in front of the mirror and be like, all right, let me see what this looks like. But you give it your measurements, you give it everything.
Bro,
so
forget
you
the
know how
measurements, forget the measurements.
or
We'll be at a point where it just
tells
boom,
you,
you know what I mean?
It tells you what
If
it
I'm
looks
out
like.
here,
Yeah.
nah, bro, give me the damn clothes.
I don't know my measurement, bro.
Exactly. And so the XL hoodie on me and Daniel
Yeah.
will look
No, trust,
how
trust,
it
medium,
looks
medium, trust.
on
How it looks on
me
you.
and Dan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Extra small.
Yeah, extra small.
I think I
that
said
is-
video.
Yeah.
I remember I did a short course not long ago, and we have the VR. We had the VR stuff,
Headsets, yeah.
so it's obviously in-home care, and then they have like these two thingies that you hold, and literally you could do everything. So you go, you pick up a bowl, you take it, you put it down, you pat someone on the back, you do this, you do that for them, and I was like, this is actually so weird. Like I didn't have to be in the person's home
Oh, you-
to do this. I was literally put on the glasses,
Bro.
the two handles, and I'm moving around my house. I'm just doing.
Oh wow.
I was like, this
Yeah.
is so
That's the
weird.
point. Wow,
There's
that's-
medical
It's
robotics.
so
That's
weird.
crazy. We're already at a point where there's robotics in medicine where I think it's implemented now already. I know there's robotics when you're in the same place as a person and you control the robot, but I'm pretty sure currently that there is like international medical robotics that
Where
your
you can
doctor-
do the surgery
Your doctor
from
is
afar.
like in
Yeah.
I
don't
love
know,
it.
Mozambique.
That's good.
No,
And
no,
then-
okay, no, yeah, okay. Your doctor's in Mozambique. I was about to do a different country. Say he's helping someone there. Nah, the doctor is in Mozambique.
good man.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Doctors in Mozambique
Helping this guy.
someone
In
in
England.
Switzerland. In England.
And controlling.
But legit, controlling the
Yeah.
robot.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, no, that's
Intricate
That is
surgery.
crazy.
amazing. All I'm picturing right now is that viral video that always goes around of the grape getting stitched.
Yeah, man. No, you see?
No, I haven't.
You know
it goes
how-
viral
What
like
kind
every
of
six
grape?
I don't
months.
know.
Do you understand how precise
Yeah.
the
So it's a
machinery has to
robot
be to stitch grape
Stitches
skin?
the grape skin back on the grape.
The door just-
Oh,
Yeah.
so is this like to just show like how precise?
Yeah, yeah. So basically,
it
like
is?
they can code the surgery into the robot and
That
tell it
is
what to do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is very
Yeah.
interesting.
So that's where like I'm like technology is amazing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
why the heck? Like
definitely.
If I have the money for it, and I need to do surgery, and the best surgeon for whatever is in
Mozambique, bro.
Botswana. It's like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
stitch me up, bro.
Mad.
I'd rather send that robot in.
So we should all get into coding and all
Oh,
that
100%.
technology
We should all-
stuff.
All right, what I was saying is like, or thinking is like, you should be. I think I was even kind of talking to you about this kind of yesterday of like, whatever field you're in, like we know a lot of people who are interested in a lot of things, but they're not trying to become industry experts within their fields, right? And I would say like for all of us, we should probably be trying to aim to be
The tech side of
Yeah,
whatever
see
field we're
how-
into. Yeah,
tech can be implemented in your industry
100%.
or
In the
how
industry.
it can make things more efficient.
100%.
How it can solve a problem or a gap in that particular space and learn. It doesn't not necessarily learn coding.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
No,
you know what I mean.
use
You
techno-
just see how tech can be implemented into your space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like also what I realized like probably a lot of people actually aren't passionate about a particular space more so. Like we're saying, a lot of people
They're
are probably
just-
working
they're just
in a lot
there,
of
yeah.
jobs because they're just working
Yeah,
in
they're
the
just
job,
working,
but it's
yeah.
not like they're even passionate about that space or they even are aware of what they're passionate about
Mm.
yet. But if you now find something that you're like, yo, this is a space that I want to
Yeah.
see and do stuff
Yeah.
in, become that expert or industry leader
In
in that.
that.
Bring tech in there as well, bro. Oh, you changed the world.
This is what I was saying like ages ago. I think like we were just chatting, and I was saying like, for example, a lot of us know a lot of people that want to do music, right? But then it's like we don't know many people that want to shoot videos and
Yeah.
upload content and all that kind of stuff. It's like, all right, make your music, find a way to shoot it with your phone, literally. Then learn how to edit the video, learn how to understand the algorithms for your music sake. So it's all about your music
Yeah.
or your whatever, but it's like you're doing the technology side of it as
Yeah.
well. And it's like you're upping your skills so
Yeah.
much,
Oh, yeah,
saving heaps of money as well.
Yeah,
Because a lot of
doing it
people are
yourself.
working at a retail or whatever, or even full time, doing their music and then spending whatever they've made to
Yeah,
do all
to
those
fund
things as
that,
well.
yeah.
And it's like, that's a lot.
That's
I
true.
will say
Technology,
the
man.
industry that will adopt like the VR stuff first and do it really well because they adopt everything first is actually porn. Like every technology like shift, they're the ones that start it,
Get on it
and like
first.
and then everyone starts applying that to their whatever and like mainstream stuff. And I think the reason is because they're like already like a taboo thing.
Yep.
And so they're like, well, we might as well just be edgy.
So what do you say? Like they're watching it.
Now, for example, I'll give you an example, right? So like this is a thing that we all, like for example, we all use YouTube every day. You know when you hover over a video on YouTube and it starts like playing a little thing?
I hate when there's some videos don't like, bruv,
Right, exactly, right? And so I'm pretty certain porn started doing that years ago, right? And so like that, and then like mainstream was like, oh, this is actually very smart. You know what I mean? But before that, it's like they weren't even trying to do all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then same thing with VR. It's like I'm pretty sure like years ago there was like some viral YouTube video of like men, like I think it was like ADD or something had posted like men try VR porn, right? And it's like, so that was a couple years ago. And then now it's like kind of become more common everyday life. Watch it become super common in porn, and then it'll be like just a thing and like in mainstream. It's, yeah.
All right.
But I think like they have that edge because they are the
already seen as that. So
they're the weird thing that no one really like. Everyone can trial things in.
Yep.
And so
You're not scared to just try it. If it fails,
Yeah,
it fails.
exactly.
Because it's not going to ruin the platform. You know what I mean?
No, you know what it is? Yeah, exactly. It's their strength. It's like, oh, you failed at this thing.
All right,
You're naked. Like you're naked. You're already exposed.
Yeah. So, but if someone like Facebook tries something and fails, it's
Yeah.
like, that's it. Almost.
I feel you.
I am so curious to see what it's going to be like, though.
I was actually thinking this even just today, during the sermon that we heard today. I had something drop my mind of like you're alive at this point in time. Yeah, like
I was
this is the
going to
point in
say
time
that.
that you're alive in right now. Yeah, not whatever phase in life, not the what was it? The Industrial Revolution.
Yeah.
Not the Stone Age. None of that. None of those times. You're alive right now. This
How
particular
wild.
space in the existence of humanity. This is when we are here. Like, and I started thinking like, why do people not have the mentality of like, fam, I'm going to absolutely make sure
Embrace
that
everything.
we embrace this moment right now, this point in time that we're at, and kill it. Evolve ourselves to whatever level we need to get to. I was just thinking like, I feel like some people don't grasp or realize like, this is where you're at right now. Like right now, like,
And you have no other option.
no other option. This is the only time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the people reincarnation. Oh my God.
I'm coming back as a dog.
But like, right now is where we're at.
Yeah.
And like, there's just so much in this particular space. But I feel like so many people get either caught up on like, nostalgia, but you never actually experienced the phase of the point in time in life. Like, how times
back
are
in
so
the days.
nice back then, or time. Once we've passed this and we're able to have this in the future, that'll be so nice. But like, you can't do any of that. Like, you can't skip to that future, nor can you go to that past point. You're like, this.
So
is
just
where you're at
embrace
right now.
what's
Like,
going on now.
crazy.
Yeah, I think we're also at one of those generations where the crossover in what's happening is like a big deal. You know what I mean? So, for example, if you were alive, when did Ford start making their cars? Like 1911 or something?
Just go with that.
For example,
It is
right?
now.
It's like if you were born in 1890 and 1911, you're like 21, right? You start going from like we're riding horses to there's things called cars.
Yeah.
And then by the end of your life, everyone has a car.
Yeah.
Like you've experienced that. If you were born in like the 50s and then internet becomes mainstream in the 90s, right? And then you're like, or computers really, not internet, but computers become mainstream in the 80s and
Real quick,
90s.
do you know deep how young the internet is?
It's so young.
It's very
so young.
While we were growing up, like when floppy disk, the internet was still progressive. Like, we were kind of pretty much born at a time where it's actually like, you know.
No, we are I think we're the last few years that can remember not regularly being on the internet.
Yeah, bruh, Dodo dial-up.
Yeah. Not for me.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
Man, that's not,
Hey, put down the phone.
but yeah, legit. Like, we're growing up born in the 50s.
So like, let's say, and then computers. You remember being in the workplace before computers, and then after them when you can't be in the workplace.
Different,
without.
yeah.
Now I think we're gonna be the first generation that's like we remember being part of something before like virtual reality. And then we're also gonna, the rest of our life is gonna be like, how can you live without virtual reality?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'll be interesting.
we've experienced
See
a
that
lot.
transition.
From like the first iPhone to like
Remember how
iPhone
thick them
13.
iPhones are, man?
Yeah,
Remember
man.
iPhone
iPod
3G?
Touch
iPod Touch, man.
with the black at the bottom.
They
the
went
3G.
crazy with
Dude,
a lot of the
took
ads
off.
back in the day. I follow this account. Shout out Adrek. It used to be called Adrek.
Oh, sorry.
Shout out. I call it Adrek.
Yeah.
It's on IG. Shout out to the homies. Actually, a homie that made that.
Oh, see.
Give it like you. But yeah, he always puts up like a lot of these old ads,
Yeah.
like and advertisements
Oh,
and
that's
marketing
class.
things from back in the day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we've lived through a lot of these times.
Bro, remember that
forgot, man.
iPod ads with like the dancing people?
Yeah, we just did that recently.
Oh,
We
really?
just did that recently.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah, like maybe 2 days ago, something put that up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the dancing people was like, bro, we lived during that
Yeah,
time
yeah.
when that
Lived
came.
through it.
Like,
Yeah.
what? It's crazy, bro.
I was. Oh no! I was just saying. I was looking when they first dropped like the first iPhone and second iPhone.
Yeah.
And then they did the zoom. Everyone went,
I was just gonna say that. I think that was for the first iPad.
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Whoa, you can zoom.
Yeah.
on the photo.
Right. No,
good.
literally, no, you just hear the whole auditorium.
So
Do you remember I
basic
forgot
photo.
this when Kanye West was a part of the iPod Touch release. I
Yes.
think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
iPod Classic or something
Yeah,
like that. Like he was there, he
Yeah,
performed there and
yeah,
everything
yeah.
like that. Because they were talking about like how, like you're gonna be able to listen to like music on the go.
Bro,
I mean, you're already doing Walkman and that. Like,
Nah,
people
nah,
have
but this is
everything,
different.
but
Nah,
it's
this
like
is
in the
this had a
crazy-
screen, bro.
This had a screen. You had 50 songs.
Yeah.
No CDs.
Do you remember? Like, I remember the first time I used the circle,
dial? Yeah,
and like
for
the
the
fact that it was actually doing it, and they went every.
Smooth.
That
I
it
was like, oh my
moves.
god.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Crazy, bro. Who's been the
very,
pioneer for like the change that we've seen now? Because I'm not gonna lie, Apple's been quite pushing boundaries in terms of making other people be like,
Yeah,
let's,
exactly.
let's
Yeah,
start
yeah.
adding stuff
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
jumps into this as
Definitely.
well.
I would. Wait, who do you think?
I think Apple perfected it. Every step of the way, they've perfected. They've probably been like behind the scenes, like people are like, "Oh, Apple's going to do this," but they've always let somebody else do it first
Yeah.
and fail.
And then-
Yep.
So,
And
for
then
example,
they
the
come in.
iPhone was
Yeah.
meant to drop 2006, I believe, and then
Was it Black?
Samsung
Oh.
jumped on it and we're like, we're going to do a touchscreen phone, whatever. And they were like, okay, the market's not going to allow for two of the same completely new thing at the same time. So let's let them go first. And so they let them go first.
Let them have
Kind of went in, and they were like, all right, this is what we should do better.
Yeah.
And then they dropped it. And it was like,
That's smart.
And then, but everyone goes, that's the first touchscreen phone.
Yep.
You know?
So sorry.
Yeah. And so they've done
Hey,
that.
Samsung's been
Same with
there, bro.
same with
Like,
iPad as well. Microsoft did one like I think early like 2004 or something. They did something like this, and Apple was like, "All right, this is how we should make it better."
Samsung always had the idea. They just always rush it, eh?
They did too.
Yeah.
Bro. Because Samsung's not just a phone company like Apple
Yeah,
is for a
it's
lot
like
of things.
dishwashers and everything.
It's
Dishwasher.
everything. So that
Television,
That's
Right,
true.
the Samsung got a lot, so they said, hey, bro,
screens
That
is
is
their
true.
thing.
whatever, man. You have it.
take it, yeah.
I think the other thing where Apple really won is they made everything very palatable. So like, and it just looks aesthetically
Yeah.
nice, right? So even down to like
true.
the UI and the fonts and
So
everything.
simple.
It almost borderline.
So-
It's like Apple elegance, shaking hands.
Well done.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
For real.
And for some, like for people, you see that like it's the
Yeah.
more superior
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah,
And
it's
it
not-
kind of makes sense because Steve Jobs' whole thing was design is so important with this
Yeah.
stuff. I think he says this in his book or in something. He was like, he did this one. He didn't do the course at uni. He would just go sit in on this class that was all about font and typography. And he's like, that is the most. Like he's like, that is the only course that I used for my degree. Yeah, it was, and that's so you know like the Apple Hello thing.
Yeah.
That was like what he
was-
learned
Ah.
there. Yeah. That was their very first thing. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then like it also makes
Really?
sense like that Apple look and how much we love it and then how much we love Pixar movies. And it's like he created Pixar as well.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's like that aesthetic really just draws us in. Like he's good at or they're good at creating an aesthetic that people gravitate towards
Yeah.
of all ages.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's why I would say Apple end of the day.
So we're saying Apple's the OG.
No, I'll give him the flowers, 100%. Like I can see how.
Or challenge other.
Yeah,
Apple's the king
It's
of
like
this.
a way that
Yeah.
it's not like they thought of things. I'm not
Yeah,
saying that
not
they
thought, but in
things
terms of, like,
it's
challenging
it's
other
almost like
people.
they make
People-
they've made a lot of other companies
100%.
Not
kinda
get
like
comfortable.
step out,
100%.
yeah, not be
Yeah.
settling or not be.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they weeded out the
Yeah.
like Nokias and Motorola's
Yeah.
and all these.
Damn,
kind
what is that?
That is true.
Bro, I haven't
I
thought of
remember I
that
had
in ages.
HTC.
HTC, bro, you had a HTC.
Nah, bro. When
H-
it was so hyped when it was first coming out.
Oh,
Blackberry, I had a
man,
Blackberry. I
Blackberries,
still got mine.
bro.
It's like an artifact.
Cool.
BlackBerry was actually really popular.
Bro, it was so
then they
cool.
It
just
was the
fa-
phone.
They're not
Yeah, it was the
around.
phone.
What was it?
And
E63,
and the flop.
E46, I don't
Yeah.
know what it was, something like that. Whatever no, that's Nokia.
Yeah, that's Nokia
Nokia
63.
Nokia
E63
E63.
or whatever.
With
Yeah,
the,
the little rolling wheel or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Rolling wheel and the little keypad.
It's mad.
Remember the Nokia that you could like
Web
flick
slider.
up and then you'd have
The web slider. I
had
used
that?
to have one.
Oh,
I loved
yeah.
it so much.
That was
yeah.
Loki, that was nice.
It was cool.
That was very
Touch
good.
and flip.
Yeah.
I said touch and flip. Oh.
Ow.
Come on,
But
man.
nah, it was a
Yeah.
crazy time. But that's what I was thinking. Back to like all the whole metaverse and everything. I was like, so what do we actually want in the future? What do we want that it's like this is a because right now it's talking about AR, the VR, all that
Yeah.
kind of thing. There, it's like it's not like we are screaming that we want it, but if it's integrated and does
Yeah.
bring some efficiency
Then
with
calm.
it, then calm. But is there something that we're like, nah, we actually like this needs to be a thing now?
I think people just trying to find things to be done more simple, right?
Yeah,
More
for
simple
sure.
to communicate, more simple to do this. And there's nothing more simpler than one button, get everyone in the same room somehow for a conference meeting from different countries rather than group call or whatever it is, right? So just even the other one that you mentioned, like, oh, where's my cup? Where did I leave my cup or whatever it is?
Yeah.
You left it over here. It's like, you know, it's like, I can't be bothered, you know,
Yeah.
thinking or can't be bothered searching. Just tell me.
Yeah, I think it definitely has to be experience related stuff.
Yeah. What do you mean by experience
Like
related?
More
so,
social.
or either social or whatever, but or
Yeah.
just like how you do. So like the changing room stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah.
like
That would be-
things
would be
like that
nice.
has to happen
That
for
would
us
be
to be
nice.
like
Probably
I
a
want
lot
this
more,
in my life.
and maybe
Yeah.
a lot more of this whole Amazon cart thing. Like
That's
how-
good.
That's
bro. Like it knows when you've picked it up, put it
Like
in
it's,
cart,
it's
and then it also
automatically
knows when you
scanning
Scans
the
it.
item.
Automatically
as you
scans
type
it.
it in.
Yeah.
You remove that, it
Price.
removes it out of the scan.
That-
Bro, what?
Yeah.
I
so
need
there's
that.
no error, there's no nothing, but it's also like you can just walk out of the
And yeah,
store.
like it
Like,
charges
you don't
to
even
your
need to pay.
Amazon
Yeah,
account.
you
You
just
just walk out with
Just
the card.
wait, so I could go,
Pretty
and
And
then
walk out
Yeah.
straight to your car. It's charged it to your Amazon account or something like that.
You're lying to me,
Yeah.
bro.
So there's no cashiers, there's no
Well,
nothing.
what was that? I remember we said it the last time. It was like me trying to pay for my PS5 as a bag of apples. Madness, man.
Surely
But if that
not.
was integrated into like a lot of stores, bro.
So is there like a not middle ground? So I'm trying to think of how to explain it. So obviously we said, you know, they do these things to make it simple, right? But like, what's the driving factor? Because okay, it's simple for who? Simple for what exactly? Because like saying in terms of conference, right now you don't have to like go to a place and everyone has to travel to that place. It's like you're just doing it in your home. Okay, it's simple. Everyone's here. We close it. Do you guys get what I mean? Like, what's the actual, like, why are we trying to make things simple for? Is it so that
Efficiency.
people have more time to do
Yeah.
other stuff, to spend time with family, to be like, what is it, you know?
I think it depends. For me, that is definitely one of those things. Like, and I've realized like
More time.
I'm not going to any meetings anymore. Like for things I don't have to be there physically, bro. We're
not
setting up
doing
a
it.
Zoom,
You just do on Zoom.
know?
Yeah.
and so, and why?
You
Because
gonna
I don't
see-
want to.
You gonna see these trees in Bahama behind me.
Hey,
Enjoyment.
this guy, all his minutes just relaxing on the couch, bro. That's what Noah's doing, man.
But yeah, like so, I do think it is about prioritizing self in a way for me.
And I think it's a combination of efficiency and also being effective as well.
Yeah.
Like this is just the quickest way and the easiest way to, you know, again, to have this conversation or
Yeah.
this meeting.
I mean, we can see that from how people are responding to work from home. That we
Yeah.
pretty much have
Yeah.
past year. How many like the common thing I've seen so much, especially in the parents, like heard this from is like, my kids are loving it because I'm home so
Yeah,
much more. I'm waking up with I spend more
That's
time with my kids. I take them
Partner.
to school. My partner, da da da.
During the
loving it.
break, go for a
Yeah,
walk.
we go for
Yeah.
walks. I'm like,
Well,
Damn,
that's
I
what
was
we're
like,
thinking.
Yeah, walk.
By walk, we mean.
bro, started lunch
Wow.
break with your tie on, came back with it off, and started.
My wife hit me. Sorry.
But I think like if technology is going to be implemented, if we're not allowing ourselves to have more time in life, what is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
point?
Yeah.
Like if we're still
Exactly.
slaving away, like people are now, like I would hope that people are now able to work 9 to 5s and feel like they still have a life.
Yeah.
If
You know
it's
what I'm
not
saying?
making life better, it's not
There's
technology.
no point. Yeah, exactly. Right. It's actually a
Yeah.
hindrance at
Yeah.
that point instead. So it's like
That's true.
if there is, because I'm just thinking like I remember you said someone said like as soon as you get into like you're in a rat race now, like you're just someone mentioned it. Someone doesn't want to get a house or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
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 Because
Yeah.
I just
Once
don't
you're
wanna
in,
be
you're in.
that
Yeah.
race now. It's like I would hope that people are able to now do these things because they don't feel like it's so hard or so strenuous
Yeah,
now because tech is
burden.
now making these types of things easier now. Like you can work those hours, but it's different now.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Yeah.
What is an area or industry that you would like to see tech be more
Involved in.
involved in? Like, so for example, retail, that would be a cool thing that we discuss. You know, like
Yep.
whatever. Like what's another? I'll kick off just because I've already thought of it. But like I think food, I would like to see it. Like obviously we have all the like delivery apps now and all that. That's become more part of like what we eat, how we eat and stuff. I would like to see it actually involved in the food experience.
Do you have any
In
idea
the,
of how?
like,
or you
making-
just-
I'm thinking like, let's say you went to a restaurant and like you can chuck on a VR headset and
You
like kind of see the
cow
kitchen.
before you eat the.
Or see the no, no.
see the kitchen.
No, no, actually, that's actually sick. Like, if you saw the whole experience
Why?
of like of
Trying to
your
make your
food.
food?
Yeah, yeah. Like they brought like let's say you go find
Frozen
out.
food.
No. The guys paid hundreds of thousands for the technology. We couldn't afford to get you caught
Oh my
eating.
gosh.
But like, let's say you went fine dining, yeah,
Okay.
and they're like one of those things like Vue de Monde where it's like 22 courses, right? And then it's like, all right, for this course, the cattle came from Slovakia, and this,
Imagine in the middle of this
Herb.
the TV, the table, like a round table,
Exactly.
you get a hologram or something.
exactly,
like that,
and then it's like you can see how they all come together, and it's like.
chaos to the slaughter.
Yeah, yeah, like that would be pretty sick experience.
This guy's
Maybe not that
sick.
part.
They can say,
They make it 4D, the blood spurting.
No. yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was thinking, in garbage collection, bruv.
Okay.
No more of this truck
Yeah.
anymore.
what
Just
do you want
like
them to do?
drones. Pick up your bin, take it to the rubbish depot, and it brings your bin back for your like they clean it out or something. Even while it's
Well, take the
Travels-
whole bin or
travels
take
with
the
the
Oh, I
bag.
saw
Like, it
something
just
like
takes-
this.
Like
The
it
bag or the bin?
Text, oh, that's bin, bruv. Like if
You want to take my bin?
on the
Fly.
yeah, well, I mean,
Some bins
the,
flying
day of,
in-
the day of bin collection, no one uses their bin.
Right.
None of us
So the
use
bin's
it.
gonna be
so
flying
it
every
takes the whole
Tuesday.
bin.
So the drones or whatever, like I don't know, the logistics will be someone Zuckerberg can figure that out. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But the drone comes,
Yeah.
take the bin and goes to the incinerator.
Why not?
or
It goes
whatever.
underground. Like it
Well, we're just
drops.
gonna have to have
So,
underground.
Yeah, why
so
not?
I'm
bins
talking
is gonna
about
fly.
what they-
Using
we need
technology.
to see how we can
Using-
implement it to what we have already.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow! Yeah, hey, that's my one there.
Over here. But I don't know, something like that. Or even
Yeah.
if it was rubbish, rubbish
Okay.
bags just I don't know. It seems, but if it's like a nice something and takes it away, cleans the bins for
Yeah.
you and all that.
Yeah, because no one ever
brings
cleans
it
the
back to
bins either.
homes. Huh?
No one ever cleans their bins either.
Ah, dog, until
Until it's
Yeah,
like,
that's
clean the bins.
until the bins need to be clean.
Question: can't you just burn the rubbish?
That's
No,
what they do in
because
some.
pollution.
Oh no, yeah, of course.
You can burn all
In
of it.
like a okay.
It's a lot of pollution, my friend.
I am curious to see how it will work around like family.
Tech,
Yeah.
yeah, home butlers and that.
Because so far I look at like individuals, right? But I'm thinking of like a experience with the family.
Yeah. Oh, imagine you had like a little butler that was a robot. I mean, we do now.
like the-
Yeah,
Roomba.
you
Yeah.
gotta have
Yeah.
dude. I don't know.
I would like to see
Google Home.
how
Or traveling, or
how
travel.
we integrate the like moon a little bit more into.
moon?
Okay, so let me obviously I mean
Bro, what?
space in the larger concept. Let me break it down. Let me break it
The
down.
guy said,
Like,
know what? Mercury and Gatorade.
listen. Mercury's in Gatorade.
Well,
Like,
integrate the
because
moon.
okay, I was thinking about this recently about trash, yeah, and how it's so like it's actually a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Bro, one of our
Yeah.
biggest exports out of Australia is our rubbish to China.
It's a problem. It's actually a problem, bro. We've got a lot of rubbish back in this
Yeah.
world. So I'm just wondering, like, can't we somehow incinerate these things in space or something, or have some kind of like the trash?
It's kind
depot
of funny
on the
that
moon?
that's a problem. Like we
Trash.
created a problem of like I have rubbish. Like that's why God wasn't wrong when he was like, oh, banana peel, just chuck it in the ground.
You know what I mean? It'll come back as a tree. But I don't know. Somehow,
So you want to take all the rubbish to the moon, huh?
it'll be a regular thing. Like, as
What
in
would
we're
be
at a
wrong with
point-
that?
Yeah, like I'm saying, we're at a point where the thing traveling to the moon isn't a long process.
and then what
Ah,
happens
see.
to it?
It's
Bro, it's on the
generated
moon.
on the moon.
It's fine.
It's on the moon. Like,
Because no one needs to live on the moon.
We're not, we're not releasing rubbish into
gonna
space.
Yeah.
We're burning it up on space instead, like burning it on the moon, or we have a trash something
Okay.
instead.
So you're
So
saying
the Earth
like,
is calm now.
Yeah,
We're just
yeah,
taking
yeah.
away all the
so you
rubbish.
take it just
Facility.
outside the atmosphere,
It's not in
quick
our
burn it.
Bro.
and then
And then
where is it?
I don't know. The moon just
So
something.
let it
something.
just-
That's fine. That's fine.
It takes like 2
Some-
days to get to the moon currently, or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 days.
So that's
days.
Quick.
backlog.
that's very nice.
Should we
It'll
do
be
it?
interesting.
It's gonna
to
take a
just-
while.
Why don't we just take it to Mercury, let it burn? I don't know.
Damn.
I don't think we can get to Mercury just yet, bro.
Nah, we
Mercury,
don't.
Mercury is right next to the sun.
I really thought he said America.
I thought you said America too. Same.
Bro,
Bro, they-
America. I do like that idea though.
I was actually gonna ask a dumb question. I was gonna say if one country would be our rubbish dump, which would
Okay,
it be?
no.
But we can't answer that. This guy said, okay, let me think about it.
We need to deal with
Okay.
that rubbish.
The best way to go about it is picking a
Surely one
country.
of
The
the
population
British
is
islands.
small. Population is small.
We are a
but,
British island, bro.
No,
but the land is big.
like
We're
the
a
islands.
British
No,
island.
not like us.
Like an isle or something.
Yeah, the
Population
Isles,
is
one of the Isle
small.
The
Islands.
population is
But the
small,
land is
but the
big.
land is big. So that
That's
way,
Australia, bro.
Yeah.
That's us.
It
We are
actually is.
literally like
Just
probably.
I guess we go to rubbish.
Yeah. No, like honestly, we should be able to be pretty
it to,
self-sufficient.
Yeah, but we're not.
Fam,
Yeah,
no
take it to
cap.
New South Wales or something.
In New South Wales, now at least in the outback, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
we have a
alright.
whole Western Australia,
Let's take it there.
Are you
Then.
gonna do that to Narm?
bro. Legit. No, I think isn't this?
Yeah, because
This is not-
yeah,
this
we
is
actually got a
not-
huge ass land, bro.
Yeah, Wagga Wagga.
25 million people in it.
Wagga, it's Wagga Wagga, bro.
No, there's Wagga Wagga too.
Say so, it's
I
Wagga
think there's
Wagga.
both. I don't know.
Wagga Wagga.
I never heard it
Wagga
that
Wagga.
way.
Damn,
I didn't grow up here. Just to,
I didn't grow up here.
I came here yesterday.
Nah, it's mad, man.
We know.
Yeah, man. There'll be. Hopefully, we see some interesting stuff in our lifetime, at least. Because I'm always like, yo, this stuff might be actually like 30 days.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What?
this,
No,
What?
this stuff might be hella
a
decades
long
away.
time. No, I hope not. I really hope it's soon, and I think it will be because it's all just coding at this point. Like you're not actually creating anything new. You know what I mean? Like you're not
Yeah.
creating a new platform or way. It's like we already use soft tech all the time, and so it's like just code something special.
Do you think they'll ever come out with some? Obviously, this is a big stretch, but to allow you to live a little bit longer.
I think they're already working on that. Some of them, like things where it's like you just don't die.
Oh, now that's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I think
I mean,
Musk and all those guys.
They looked
are
at God and said, "God, we got a different plan here."
The Queen definitely got something.
He
there.
she was in
leave the
hospital
queen
this week, I
alone.
think. Yeah.
I saw that.
I don't know why I love that woman. I don't like her, but I love
Yeah,
her.
because I
She
don't
never
think
said a
there's-
word,
don't
but
feel
I
like
like
she's done
her.
anything for me, and I feel like she's
Yeah.
probably done a lot more harm
Yeah,
to a lot of
100%.
people.
Oh, 100%.
Than good ever.
Yeah, but something about it is so
something about-
cute.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I think
Borderline
it's the
cute,
wave.
but
I think
gangster. It's a big
yeah,
gangster.
yeah.
I think it's the wave, bro.
No,
Wave?
I,
What?
Yeah, something gangster with the wave.
I
bro.
literally thought
I was thinking waves as well. Like, wait,
that might have to be the cover for this episode.
wait, like a Buzz Lightyear, but the Queen with waves. I don't know.
Gosh.
What's wrong with y'all, bro?
I legitimately was thinking of waves, bro.
Hey, the wave is killer.
Yeah, nice.
Like, how did she?
It's
Nah,
borderline.
bro, that's the first
yeah, just like this.
the first event after her husband died, when she like gets out of the Rolls Royce and she like looks back like she normally would just to like check on him, but it's like the
See
first
there.
time, and then she just like looks down.
Nah, no
Is that
way.
what she did?
Bro, my heart, I was like,
Oh no.
No.
I think she just did it out of habit. Like,
Oh.
imagine you're 95, like what? At
very
least she got
sad.
married to him at like what, 21 or something? Crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's
imagine like 70 years or more of your
Bro,
life.
that's someone we need to talk to and get on the podcast, bro.
Yo,
Oh, yeah. It's gonna
Yeah.
come.
nah. We need
Hey,
that.
if she ever did, that would actually be so lit.
Right.
I think we might have to just kill her for the
literally
culture.
might-
I don't know what to
That's a
start.
killer for the
Wait.
culture.
Nah, like doesn't go viral. I don't know.
Wait. What you say?
Like we would
You're
go
on
so
your
viral.
own.
Hey, man,
We
nah,
don't
God
endorse
save the
that
Queen, bro.
message.
Yeah, nah, hey,
Yeah,
God
hey, treason and
save
die
the queen. I
Yeah,
don't know how it goes.
I know, bro.
The guy said,
Nah, you're
Bro, can you imagine
"You could have heard that
atheists
session
like
yourself, bro."
atheists
Atheists
in
in
England during the national anthem, like,
Save the Queen, bro.
just like raging, throwing up, crying.
Hey, come on.
Nah, y'all
Nah,
look funny.
times, man. Hey,
Sorry, Bokorson.
bro, I wanted to start there. But sorry, Buck or some night.
All right. Well, speaking of all these like meta and all this kind of stuff,
Shut up.
let's let's do this. All right. So right now, the head honchos of this whole geek space
Gangsters.
is Mark Zuckerberg. All right.
Big.
Jay-Z.
Who, by the way, during that announcement was such a android.
Bro. Okay.
Like the guy was just a droid. Like I swear he malfunctioned. Did you see the whole thing of like how he's got barbecue sauce as his book holder?
Yeah, I saw
What?
that.
Wait, what do you
Like
mean?
someone like took a screenshot of it and like his shelf in the background. Like you know you have like the book ends.
And then there's just Bob.
Bro, I swear it's just, he's using Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
What?
Yeah. All right, so this guy
Interesting.
is definitely malfunctions. Someone had a gun to his head the whole time as well. Just blink, bro.
He didn't blink once.
Just
I swear
blink.
he didn't blink once.
Just
The whole video.
like
Far out.
he
And I
looks
don't
like he's
his
an
hair.
AI.
I'm not enjoying his
No,
hair.
it's Lego hair.
It needs,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
needs
yeah.
waves, bro. It needs waves. Because it's too silky smooth.
Nah, and then
put
there's
some waves in
no
that
facial
thing.
hair.
Nah.
No, nothing clean.
Yeah.
The hairlines mash up.
So
bro.
he's
I better leave
one.
him.
The next is Elon Musk.
Okay.
You reckon
Right.
Elon Musk next?
Like as in just name them all. Elon
name
Musk's
them
the
all.
other
Okay.
one for sure. That whole tech space, obviously
Jeff
Tesla,
Bezos,
PayPal, all that kind of stuff is his, right?
Gates.
Gates is there. Obviously Elon Musk like is the playboy kind of all that reputation. Gates, the oldest of them, right? Been around the
OG.
longest. He was like the billionaire for our parents' generation. You know,
Also
like the one that
greatest,
they.
health advisor.
Yeah, he could jump over a chair.
He helped us in jump.
Have you not seen that video?
I feel like I have.
He's like, I can jump over a chair. It's like, yeah, he's like getting interviewed like in the 90s,
Yeah.
and then he's like, he jumps over off his chair. He's like, yeah,
Did it?
yeah. No, we have to chop it in there. It's so weird. Yeah. And also, he's like, chief health officer for the world.
Yes,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the world.
Because
Yep.
apparently he knows like I don't know,
It's
put
been
everything
on the,
about
been on the front
everything,
lines
everything,
lately. Yeah.
everything. Also friends with Jeffrey Epstein.
You just had to.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I was
Finagle some
Just
torrent.
had to, bro.
And the last one is
Bezos.
Bezos, Jeff Bezos.
Bezos,
Mr.
bro.
Amazon.
Bezos.
Bezos. Ooh,
What's the TikTok song?
I don't know.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Nah, you've been on
This
TikTok.
guy's
Wait,
yeah,
what's
yeah,
Wait, you guys,
yeah.
you guys are getting old.
No, I
not getting
haven't.
Nah, legit. I'm so out of touch.
Nah, I'm on TikTok,
so out of
but
touch
I
with
don't
TikTok.
have that
This was
type
a couple
of
months ago.
algorithm.
That was like the
Like,
trend everywhere.
You guys are killing it, bro.
Yeah.
Right now. So props to y'all because every time you guys say it, I'm like, bro, I wish I knew what the heck this was.
Double 200 rubber.
Bro, when I found out about that, I ran with it, bro. Double T, double.
Brother.
Bro, everyone was
brother. Alright, so we got
Wanna make my
Bezos.
shackle, brother.
This guy, bro. We
Elon
got
Musk.
Bankstown, brother. Alright, anyways. We got Bezos,
Bezos,
Elon Musk.
Musk, Gates,
Gates, and Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
All
All
right.
right. So now, let's say you got these four in front of you. I'm going to chuck out scenarios, and I want to see who you
Who
would
you would
select.
have 500,000 or who you'd get a dinner with?
Like, who?
What? You see the Jay-Z one where it was like at dinner with Jay-Z just quite. So what does the Z stand for? Check, please.
What about this one?
Oh, no.
This is the dinner. This is the dinner. Yeah, sell drugs, rap about it. Anyways, can you pass me the salt? That's the whole. That's the advice.
So now you got them in front of you. All right, actually, let's start with that. Which one would you go to dinner with?
Dinner with?
Yeah.
Bezos.
Bezos.
I like saying
Yeah,
Bezos. I don't know why.
I don't know
Bezos.
what it is.
Dinner, okay. And just like literally
in
ask
chat?
anything, or is it like
Just to hang out. It's not even like for life. It's just like who would you hang out with at dinner? Nice dinner.
Gates? Just so I can hear
that's
what
scary, bro.
the heck he's doing.
I know what
Not
you're
because
doing.
of
Sugar
the
daddy vibes.
you know,
Yeah,
not because of
sugar
the
daddy.
bad
He's a
stuff.
bachelor now, yeah?
Not because of the, no,
Wait.
not
Oh,
that
no,
I'm.
they're not all. Elon Musk is still with his gal, yeah?
No, he broke up with her recently.
So they're all
So
bachelors.
they're
No,
all, except
Zuckerberg's got a
Zuckerberg,
wife.
yeah.
Wife?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
His wife that I thought was his daughter.
Damn.
You were messed
Not because of the like obviously Epstein stuff, but because like I just feel like everything he's got his hand in, it's just it's mad.
It's a lot.
So I
It's
just want to
like-
pick his
it's
brain.
the next level of
yeah. It's a bit mad.
Okay.
I'll go with
Lucky Musk or
Elon.
Bezos.
Yeah,
actually.
because he's a very honest man. Elon Musk, gotta go with him. I feel like I can ask him any question and we'll just be honest
And
with
he
it.
give you a real response.
Yeah, not like I feel like the other guys are gonna try to go like
You get hugged.
Left,
Yeah.
right, left, right.
Musk or Bezos.
Musk
for you?
or Bezos. I'm kind of more Jeff.
Yeah.
A little bit more. I feel. I don't know why.
But
Probably
Jeff
just
is a
because
cool
of how crazy Amazon is like
That's true.
As a
done
concept.
stuff. Yeah, as a concept and what they
What's
like
next?
how they're not just Amazon.
Yeah,
shop.
and
their data. They
that's
are
the
this-
least
you know
of
what I
their
mean?
things
Yeah,
now.
like they're all of this now. Like,
Yeah.
You?
For
and
me,
I'm gonna
it's
ask him,
Musk.
bro, how did you fumble the bag and lose half of your worth, brother?
That's not a fumble though, bro.
yeah.
I made it back.
He's gonna say, bro, I made it back 2 days after.
yeah.
I think for me it's Musk. I think like he's the one that you could have the most fun
Wait,
with.
so no one's
by
putting
far.
respect on my boy Zucky?
Bro, no.
Nah, I'm not having one-on-one
Zucky doesn't
dinner
have respect on himself.
compared to other guys. I'm sorry, man.
So he
But
definitely
can we think about how crazy he was
In
a
terms of
college
it-
student,
Yeah.
bro.
he just made an
Created
app to
just
rate
to mingle in
to
you know
rate
what I
who's
mean?
hot and not.
And now he's having dealings with countries, bro.
Yeah. Sitting in front of Congress.
Telling
Sir, we do
us-
not own
bro.
Twitter.
Right. He's telling Australia, suck Yamara.
Yeah.
That's how big
Damn.
this
That
guy
was
got.
mad.
Bro, he told
loved
us, he told ScoMo, piss off, bro.
Bro, go away, Prime
Nah,
Minister.
he's a boss, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yep. Scenario.
Yeah.
Mad. All right.
All right, so that's dinner.
All right. So it's
All
got
right.
dinners. All right,
Now
cool.
you got to fight one of them.
Yeah.
Which one are you fighting? And you can't say no one can say Gates for this one because he's old. Like,
Like fight
What an
physical.
ageist.
yeah, you physical punch
Damn, I
on.
can't find no one,
I'm
bro.
definitely party.
Zuckerberg, though.
Bro,
Yeah.
I just want to knock the bolts out of him, bro. All right. Bleed a little bit of diesel.
You know, Musk and
Ratchet and
Jeff-
Clank?
Yeah. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos look like they got millions.
Yeah, no.
Bro, Musk looks like he's got hands.
No. He got it. They got
Musk's
hands.
South African. End of the day,
He's got
Yeah.
hands,
so
bro.
he's definitely
He's got hands.
something.
Jeff looks strong, bro.
Yeah, might call you a slur. So I don't know.
Oh,
Jeff Bezos
gosh.
looks like he's fit. Like he's
Yeah,
just
he's
Yeah.
fit.
healthy.
Yeah.
Like,
That is
and he
true.
looks better these days.
Because
than
he might
did.
turn into the Hulk out of nowhere, bro. I don't know
Guy
what
got
he's been
divorced,
doing.
shaved his head,
Looking
a
good.
little bit of facial hair.
Nah, he should have killed it. He should have got waves. He should have got waves after he got
what?
He was you ball, you
Waves for
ball.
what?
Nah, after he got the-
I actually respect
You
him for not
think-
going to Turkey and getting the plugs.
not pulling a
Stay the way
Darius
you are.
Daniels.
Yeah,
huh?
So everyone said Zuckerberg.
So all punching on Zucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But that's only based on because we know it'd win. Like, all right, who would you punch on because you don't like them? Because for me, it has to be Gates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like
Because he's a
Gates?
bit mad.
No, I don't trust him.
It's sus, bro.
You know the letters in his name spell out.
Spell out what number is 666.
Ah, jeez. Yeah. Punching on Zucky.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then what was that one? The other.
All right, so let's keep thinking.
You said play chess.
Oh yeah, who would you play chess against?
I play chess again. Probably Musk.
Nah, the guy's a genius, bro.
Exactly. I'm trying to
I
win.
think so. Yeah,
Because then I'll be a genius too, bro.
What? Play chess with?
Yeah.
I think it would be a good round of chess.
Also, just good chat as you're doing
Yeah,
it.
as you're
Potentially.
doing
as
Yeah.
well, you know
I
what
think
mean?
for me, it might be Jeff.
For the chess?
Yeah.
I can see that, but it's
Good
just
laugh.
the only reason for him is that I don't know if he's
Like
a nerd like that.
yeah.
Like I think he's a pioneer
Yeah.
more than he's a nerd.
Like
Like
that, yeah.
Musk, Gates, Zuckerberg, definitely nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that on then? I think
Who would you fall in love with?
What?
Fall in love
Yeah.
with.
Fall in love with? What do you mean?
Like you're in a relationship with?
Like,
Forget
moving
forget the
mad
agenda
zesty.
now. Like let's just say
as a
as a
personality.
yeah, like both of you are Zizan, and
So, yes.
Jeff Bezos, I reckon, for me.
Fall in love with?
Yeah.
why?
Oh, he just seems, from what I've seen, like a nice guy. And
You
when
like
he
short, bald
divorced
guys?
his wife, he was very generous. So I feel like
Generous
he'll
or
be
the- oh,
generous.
yeah,
I think he
towards
just
me.
got caught up
Well,
in
I
the
don't know.
system.
I don't know. He didn't fight. He didn't fight for it. So,
I don't think she was
mean,
like, I'll take 50 billion. He's like, no, 60.
Low key, I kind of have to agree, to be honest.
Yeah.
That I would fall in love with Jeff Bezos. Yeah, kind of more for the same reasons. Like you listed the other three as like nerds, whereas it feels like Bezos has a
Has a
personality,
personality. Yeah.
personality, yeah.
Yeah.
compared to these other
For
dummies.
sure. For me, I'd fall in love with Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, might have to.
Rob up
Hey, now
all
say
the
the
way.
sentence too, bro. We've gone down already. Say the full sentence. You will, I Carlos Abdallah, I will fall in love
the
with.
salvation call, bro.
Oh gosh.
I will fall. I will fall.
In love with
In love with.
Jeff Bezos.
Hey, congratulations. Someone would like to speak to you after service.
That was the last one.
That was the last one I had. Oh, well,
trust.
one of them was. Oh yeah. Which one of them would you
trust?
trust?
Ooh.
Like, which one would you leave your kid with, for example?
Okay, now you changed it with the kid, bro. Because I was gonna say
Definitely not Bill Gates.
Whoa!
Scratch me head. Scratch me head. Damn.
I regret those dinners. That's all.
That's all. That's all. Yeah. What?
Yeah. That's all.
We left it at that. I was gonna say.
Mad.
Zuckerberg might have to be the one.
Oh, word. I was gonna say Musk in terms of trust because I thought you were talking about like just overall trust because you said it before as well. Like it seems more like the most.
Oh yeah, he's the
open
one you would
kinda
trust
guy.
with the world kind of thing.
Yeah, like
yeah.
he's not trying to move crazy. He's just
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to just
Wait, you know
advance.
the world or the kid?
But then he threw the kid in,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
trust this guy with no
yeah.
children.
You know he's got 6 already, I think.
Oh.
6 or 5.
Six
something like
kids.
that. Yeah, he's got a lot.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think
That's
one
a
of them
lot of
passed
kids.
away. His baby passed
Word.
away or has a condition.
Yeah,
Big difference, but
very big difference.
Zuckerberg might be the one still. Good family man.
yeah, that he like we know he has kids.
But how does he talk to those children?
Actually, all of them have kids.
How does he talk?
How are you today?
Hey there,
Didn't you
child.
guys say he was teaching his daughter how to code from like the age of
from
3?
3 years old. That's actually sick.
Hey, daughter.
Open bracket, close bracket.
Hey, can you
Slash,
imagine? They just talk in codes like
Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Important.
double bracket means good night.
Yeah, nah, he definitely like.
Yeah, either Zaki or.
Can you imagine
Musk.
him reading the bedtime story to her?
Imagine Dr.
A
Seuss.
coding
Oh,
book.
bro, that's gonna sound mad. Him trying to read that. It already is a
The
rap,
cat in the hat.
What about
bro.
So, sweetie, this is actually not accurate because
what about your mental?
A mentor.
Yeah,
honestly, I think I would go with Bezos
as a mentor.
as my mentor because he's like, I see him in terms of business mind. Like, for example, again, it goes to the whole thing. Like, his business is his idea. I feel like the other guys, their technology is their idea.
Even Facebook wasn't solely.
No, he
Mark
had
anyway. He had the
was
partner.
with
the
people.
friend.
Yeah.
co-guys.
I guess what is it? What do the other guys do again? Microsoft is quite a pioneer too, but they were
Bro,
also
you know,
hella-
he had Microsoft. He had the idea when he was at IBM as a junior.
word.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he like pitched it to them, and they're like, "That's silly."
Oh.
Bro,
and
how
he
many
was like,
companies have fumbled
I'm
our
silly
bag?
by myself.
So many
Damn.
companies have fumbled the bag. Bro.
yeah.
Just let someone go, and now they. whoop.
This is why you have to listen to young people, man.
That's true.
Like,
Okay.
That is true.
makes sense.
Yeah, as a mentor, I'm going Bezos, bro.
yeah, I think Bezos would be cool.
Bezos to Peso, bro. Yeah, it's crazy times, bro. Yeah. I would love to see, which young people I guess would be moving into this space. Get the bag
I
behind
saw this other thing that was like, so Musk is now worth $290 billion US, right? So at the start of the pandemic, I think it was like 50 or 45 billion, right? Which is crazy. In 2 years,
What the heck?
like what, 5x'd it?
What
Yeah, more, 3 nearly, right? Most billionaires don't have 1% of his net worth.
That's mad.
How does he do
I
it?
don't.
That's wild, huh? Like, honestly, like, no one can imagine this kind of money. Apparently now he is the richest person ever documented on paper.
Mansa
They
Musa
think.
is in his grave.
Ever.
Just
Yeah, Mansa
annoyed
Musa
right now.
just pissed off. Yeah,
Mad.
Solomon, like,
Imagine that. The richest man ever.
yeah, ever. That's crazy. I mean, obviously for him, it's like all net worth. Like, he wouldn't have even a bit of that in cash.
Yeah. How can you?
No.
How can you even have that in assets? It's
Yeah.
not even.
I
possible.
remember, I think last year he took out 3 billion, or Bezos took out 3 billion in cash.
To do what?
You literally have to talk to all the reserve banks of the world
Yeah.
to do that. I swear.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or like he liquidated 3 billion
Or
worth of shares.
liquidating. Yeah, true. Mad.
3
nice.
billion.
Imagine.
That's
What do you
mad,
need
bro.
3 billion for?
I don't know, bro. Something's coming. Something's
Like I
coming,
said,
bro.
gotta get ready.
Something's coming, bro. Yeah.
It is like, I think that's the other thing. It's like, so all this technology happens, all this whatever, but then at core, humans don't really change that much,
Never.
you know? And so it's like, it's still
Low-key
the same
never.
struggles, it's still the same whatever, it's still the same like evil minds, right? And so it's like, it'll be interesting to see what these guys start doing. Because with this kind of wealth, they are political figures now. You know, whether you want to or
Like
not,
it, yeah.
right? And so it's like, they're going to start making moves that affect nations, right? I'm
yeah.
pretty sure in the 90s, Gates bailed out Thailand from their economic crisis.
Sick.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I remember my dad saying something because
Unless there's
there
something
was
spicy to that.
there was a major like market crash in Thailand that started affecting like New Zealand and stuff when my parents were there, and I'm pretty sure Gates was involved in like clearing them up. But so it's like when they start making these moves. So for example, Mansa Musa in what was he 1400s or something?
Go with that. It
He
is
had
now.
so much gold that at one point he went to Egypt. So he's from Mali, right? Went to Egypt with all his gold, and not all, but a lot of it. I think it was like 1,400 people, same amount of camels. All the camels were
this.
carrying gold, everything. They went into Cairo, and he just started giving out gold to everyone, right? Like literally everyone in the city had gold, and people were like, "Oh, this is so generous," and I guess it is. But it must have been a political move because what it did is it destroyed the economy for 14 years after they
Aye.
left because nothing was worth anything anymore, right?
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like that's a power move
yeah,
on his end, right?
sure.
Granted, he was already a king, so that's a political thing. Like, but it'll be interesting to see, like, because honestly, right now, like, if Elon Musk was like, "I want Australia,"
Yeah.
I want Australia.
Help us
want
with
to
our
as
debt.
well.
Bro,
Pay
how
all
much
our
you want for it?
debts. Yep.
bruh.
That's crazy.
The Andrews is definitely selling us out.
Oh, he's selling us out to China.
Definitely selling us
10
out.
mil, we'll take it.
295 billion. Give me 10 mil, please.
$295 and a lockdown. Sold.
Oh my goodness.
The guy said, and a
And the
lockdown.
lockdown, for sure. Hey, he's moving spicy.
Yeah.
He is the real D-head, bro.
He's moving spicy.
He's like,
Hey, look, I didn't realize until now.
yeah, this is what I've been trying to say.
Yeah,
like,
no, sorry,
like,
we
I
got
genuinely
what you're saying.
think this guy's a bad man.
You
Like, I
reckon, yeah?
genuinely don't think he's good. I think he's a tyrant. I think he's like got some obsession with power.
Yeah.
Because his laws and the things he's pushing for, especially like the fact that things are open,
Yeah.
we've got proof from other states that you don't need to do all this kind of stuff.
Like nothing is based
What is
on
this,
anything
bro?
anymore, is it?
It's not even based on science,
Yeah.
right? His whole thing's like, we are based on science. It's like, all right, well, science tells you you're sending everyone to hospital, mental health issues.
Yeah, that,
Stop.
So when's the next election?
I don't know. I hope it's tomorrow.
Next year.
To-
Pretty sure it's next year.
Oh, can't he get like overthrown?
I
That's-
think, like I said, I actually don't
yeah,
think
low-key.
I believe Labour's still going to be in power as,
next time.
Victorian political party, but I also believe he'll be elected.
At the head of
People like him, bro. Like low key.
I don't know.
his approval rate isn't as bad as you would think it
I'm not
is.
gonna lie. If you need someone that's gonna get things done, he's doing his
He's
thing.
a guy.
I just
Like-
want him to do the things I want him to do.
yeah.
That's all.
or
You know what I
the
mean?
right way. I don't know.
Yeah, nah. It just
Like,
doesn't
find
feel
another way
doesn't
to
feel
do it,
safe anymore. Like that. Like I genuinely believe this theory that he's ruining Victoria to sell it out to China.
Try.
Like people are gonna move out.
The disruption punch.
We don't endorse this message.
I do. I endorse it. I'll put my money on it.
Everyone push your chair back. Let him talk.
Wait. When I say sold out to China, I mean the Communist Party. I don't.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait. You guys don't think they're a problem? You see? Wait. You guys see Celtic games stop being played in China because Ines Kanter said he said the guy's a tyrant,
Yeah, man.
and they were like, no, cancel him.
I don't think they sound like that.
They definitely do.
Yeah,
It's
they
Squid
definitely
Games.
do.
Hello, brother.
That's crazy, bro.
Do you reckon there's a real life Squid Game with all these billionaires?
Bro, that's
Oh wait, are we in it?
right now. What? This is the race.
Like just all of us?
what?
Just
Everyone just watching
doing this
how,
existence
bro,
thing?
don't- what in the Maury? What is it? What's the show, bro?
What did the Truman Show you doing?
Truman Show.
It's a Maury.
That's such a good
Hello,
movie.
yeah.
Bro. I need to watch that again.
Yeah, I need to watch it again.
Hey, good morning, good evening, good night. What is it?
I've
what does
never
it
watched
say?
that movie.
Do you want to watch it
You
tonight?
never seen it?
We should have a movie night tonight.
Okay,
Pillow
let's have
What's the movie?
the Truman Show.
Pillow fight.
What?
You haven't seen
Really
it?
good.
No, you
Look at them talking about Truman Show. We're talking about pillow fights. Two different.
Hey, listeners, right now, one ear, one ear. Tennis.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god, we need to watch the Truman Show, man. Yo, but we could get movies now though. So we
No, it's not open yet.
Driving cinemas.
when?
Driving cinema.
Driving.
Oh yeah,
Sit
the driving.
Sit down.
Hey, look, the weather's beautiful.
The weather's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
What else is Gucci
Oh, my
there,
son-
bro?
Carlos said something in about weddings and what you would
I like that
control.
question. Wow.
give over.
That is nice.
Yeah, because obviously my sister's getting married.
Congratulations.
Yes.
You know, it's been trying to happen for like what
Yeah, no cap.
months and months.
I swear
It
the
was
weekend.
the weekend,
off was
yeah.
when-
The weekend off,
It's
yeah.
when we went in lockdown.
Lockdown, bro. Yeah,
Look,
definitely.
yeah, I was kind of happy because I was like, I need a new suit. I was like, what am I gonna wear? And then I was like, okay. I'm so sorry. Good.
You got time now. You got time.
But obviously made me think because, you know, I'm involved in the conversation and my parents are controlling this, my sister's controlling that. It just made me think, I'm like, what is an area with you guys that you would allow your parents to take full control of when it comes to your wedding? Or if there's, is there an area or is there nothing?
Full control?
Or even if it's not full
Like
control,
a
what
decent amount.
percentage of control would you say? I'll give you control of an invitation or decorating or whatever it is.
Definitely not invitations.
Yeah, nah,
That's
invitation,
Definitely not, bro.
invitation
not.
is wild.
Nah.
I feel like that just has to have the argument. Like even
Yeah.
if you
No.
agree on everything, it's like that argument has to be
Yeah,
there.
Yeah,
around
but
it.
to be
Legit.
honest, yeah.
I don't like my
your
uncle. Like when they kind of not invite him. Yeah, good point.
Okay, good. Moving on next.
Nah,
I don't like my auntie.
But you do like her. Yeah, true.
Okay, fine. I go on already, but I'll let
What?
you guys think.
I don't know. I'm thinking.
You got one, just go for it.
Yeah, cake.
cake only.
But
Yeah,
sorry. Like
that's the least. Like
The
if they
one
mess
thing
it
no
up,
one
they can't-
touches
yeah,
at the
I
wedding.
know,
It's not,
legit.
like,
No one
because
eats
if they
cake.
mess it up, like it's not that deep.
Okay. What is something that you compromise on?
If that they really want to do something.
Yeah.
Or if your parents were, for example, because your parents don't drink, right?
Yeah.
They were like, no alcohol.
No alcohol at all, and
At all.
they're really strictly.
Yeah,
I'm the
they're
one
like,
coming
we
unless you don't. Yeah.
Oh, nah.
They're not ever gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but like it's a bit of a.
Let's say it's
but
like
we
it's
don't
a
want you
real
to-
serious. Like
yes.
we would really prefer you not to have alcohol.
Yeah.
Would I compromise on that?
Yeah.
Nah. Because there's people that want to drink. There's people that want to drink the
So,
thing.
so ultimately, everything's gonna come down to you
you.
two.
has to.
Has
Yeah,
to. It's
for
your
sure.
wedding, bro.
I mean, like, there's not area where it's like, okay, fine, we can go 50-50.
The cake.
Just a
they,
cake.
They can solely
now that you
take
say
over the
it-
cake if they want. They can.
Now that you say it though, because like I know my parents, like for their wedding, they had like the layers of cakes,
Yeah.
like but it was like separate layers, not like one on top of the
yeah,
other.
yeah.
It's,
It's kind of nice though.
It was cool. I think my parents had like 11 layers or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
But it's like small, like not small. I don't know. Like now I look at them like it's a nasty style. So if they were to do that at my wedding, I might get one of the little kids running around the bush.
Bro, this guy's moving like a Daniel Andrews. What do you call it? Deal. Hey, I'll give you $5 right now and a lockdown.
I just already just got the back corner. Hey, yo, this was gonna happen here.
Hey Jonas, look, unlimited iPad time. iPad's all yours.
Oh my days. We're talking about like white dress wedding.
Yeah. Or what about like bridesmaids dresses? Like that.
Would I?
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like that belongs to my wife.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Yeah,
not
definitely.
even big for me. Y'all can look higgy hugger if you want.
Right. That's up to you.
Right. That's a decision for you, bro.
I don't know.
If I actually wanted to give him a look, because obviously my parents are dope. I have
Because you need to give
I want
them
to
a
give them
little-
something a bit more like like it actually means something to them. All right. Let's say they want to have like a.
Like a prayer.
Yeah,
as
okay,
part
a
of
prayer.
it. Yeah.
Something like that. My dad really wants to open up the wedding ceremony in a prayer
What, bro?
or something like that.
That's the easiest thing. That's not even.
Or,
That's not even.
but
I don't think that should be
let's say it's an awkward time.
Okay.
It's like a weird time.
Yeah.
Like they want to insert
Right
it at
after
a
we've all
very-
taken a shot.
I don't want to insert it at a weird time or something. I
Yeah.
don't know. Surely there's something else.
What or what if they're like, I want to pick who your celebrant is?
Like in the
Oh,
person
yeah.
that
I was
officiates.
about
Like,
to say that. Yeah.
Marrying you.
okay, yeah, because cool. That's actually one that's quite important.
Yeah.
Significant. You would have a say as the married couple, and your parents potentially have a say too. Yeah. All right. I will trust them with that. Yeah. To let them do that. Yeah. Surely. Until they bring the wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm like.
Pastor so and so that now wants to talk about how marriage is strictly
Yeah.
between man and
Yeah,
woman at
nah.
your
Yeah,
wedding.
that's what I was gonna
Because
say.
even with that, like I
low-key.
still want to
talk about
sit
the
with
love.
that person.
It talks about Sodom and Gomorrah. Straight Sodom and Gomorrah.
Whores.
Right. For the next 40 minutes.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't want to.
Nah, because even with that, you're gonna sit down with that person anyways.
yeah.
So you're still gonna have
you
some
go?
kind of control.
Where you go? What?
Yeah, pastors that don't finish up. 10-hour service.
No, no.
Nah, it's just.
What?
Say it.
I don't know how to say it. It's like I'm happy for you, but I'm disappointed at the same time.
Bro, oh, yeah.
That kind of thing. It's like, damn. That kind of speech.
What else, bro?
I don't know. More I think about it, I don't think there's any area where I'm like, this is all my parents' decision.
Maybe food.
Almost.
Nah, food, no way, bro.
But I can kind of
My
see.
parents have good taste,
have
but
good
I
taste,
like
don't
it's because I like food so much that I want people to have a good
Look,
experience.
I can
with it.
kind of see giving them
Fair
control
enough.
over food.
Yeah.
You can kind of talk about it.
Yeah.
Food is. That's.
I almost
Take
feel like
the set
parents
menu.
low-key.
But they want to get involved.
Just
Really?
support me.
Because I almost feel like my parents actually wouldn't want to get that involved. Like they'd probably be very down to fund different things. They would want to hear it and be like what are your ideas and decisions along the way.
Yeah.
But in terms of inserting what they would like, I
They're
don't
just
think that they.
suggestions.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, that's
I think
That's
same.
That's
same.
nice.
The only area might be guest list where they'll be like, no.
Yeah,
this-
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what they.
that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
And
yeah.
for most part, I'm okay to
That's
budget.
true.
guest list. That is the biggest one.
That is
That
For
is
them,
like the
yeah.
biggest one because obviously there's capacity and they want about like
Financial
yo
side.
yeah they want about their friends but also your aunties uncles and they're like yo I got friends too.
But you know, I've actually stopped going to people's children's weddings just so that I don't have to invite them to it.
Word. I'm going to a wedding December. Actually, I've been waiting for it, bro. Like,
That's few that's happening.
been a minute since I've been to one, man. We're lucky drafting up a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, what I mean? A little guest list kind of thing. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Did we make the cut?
I mean,
Ah.
we said we'll see how we go into
Podcast.
how we go. Yeah,
Friendship after that. But,
if it's still
it was
alive.
a very interesting, very interesting experience. And I think we were saying like, all right, because I don't want to say the full idea, but if you want to do something quite intimate as well, we realized like both people have to have some kind of degree of relationship or respect. If it's going to be intimate, then as in both parties have to kind of both have some kind of something relationship with the person that
Yeah,
has to be on the list. Like it can't
yes.
solely
Yeah,
be
yeah.
someone that
Strictly
means
my
so
friend.
much
Yeah.
to me,
Yeah.
and you have zero
You've
relationship.
never
at
because
all.
we had that happen where it was like one of us mentioned a name, and then the other one was like, I've never spoken to this person before. But then the other one was like, no, but I'm really close to them. Like, you know, I've known them for this. And I'm like, still it doesn't make the cut because we both don't know them. And if we are saying,
if it's very intimate already,
they should know the both of us.
Yeah, like.
Especially since you guys been together for a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
but then it's also like, but I've known this person. Yeah,
if it's very intimate,
Right.
like 70, 80 people kind of vibe.
Pretty much.
Kind of make you should be like
how
they
I'd
come
ever
to
do a
hug
wedding.
both of you.
Yeah,
rather
yeah,
than,
yeah.
"Oh, so happy for you." They're like,
Exactly.
Oh, nice
Exactly.
to meet you. You look beautiful today.
Oh, so good.
Exactly. We don't want that.
You know?
I don't know how I'd do a wedding with 70 people.
Bro, trust?
Yeah, we
Nah.
couldn't.
Oh,
We
you
did
what?
70. It was more. Yeah. It was more.
Oh man, I'm definitely doing a super intimate thing.
Bro, we got ideas.
And
yeah?
then
yeah.
I don't spill too much, but yeah.
Something for everyone that I'm not even rocking up to.
Nah, because I don't know, man. Oh, yeah. Been thinking about it deep. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, I think I know how I want it.
It's very
Ooh.
tough.
Yeah,
Very tough.
I
Just
think I
drafting
know
up.
the structure.
Carlos.
You know what I mean?
Wedding bells are ringing.
Wedding is a fun
I just be
vibe.
watching videos. I'm like, oh, this kind of cool.
What were we saying yesterday, man? Kind of ties into this in the friendship groups and that, man. I was saying something like,
I think we spoke about wedding.
no, it wasn't about a wedding,
okay,
but it was
okay,
about like the intimate close friends kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
I realized like I think for us, maybe just because of the way we are, the way we think or whatever, and the people most people around us, it's like in the future, not even on the vibe of like my circle's so small can fit, it's like a period kind of vibe, but like I realized like the people that are really like core, regular, hey, we want to go on this holiday, these are the people you invite, is probably going to be a very small,
Very small thing.
5 couples.
closed group. Yeah. 'Cause I was like, not even also just because of, we can't mess with that or hang with that person, but I realized like the pace
are
at
in life.
which, what you want in life, or the pace at which you move, or the decisions we are already making. Not a lot of people are trying to like make some certain decisions and things like that. So I'm like, it's also a thing of just like positioning,
moving at the
too.
same time as
That's
you.
the thing, the pace
Proximity.
that people want to move as well. Like, we can't. I was like, damn, like there's a lot of people I'm like cool with. I'm like, I wonder where we're all gonna be at.
If you're gonna be eating
Like-
on the same table, kind of thing.
Legit.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. But also there's also the reality of just like how many friends, close friends that you do life with and you invest yourself in and everything, can you actually have?
Can you have, yeah.
You know, like people where it's like your kids are my kids, that kind of thing, you know? It's like how many of those can you really have?
Yeah, that's true as well. That's kind of deep, huh?
It's mad.
Kind of.
And we're talking in the next
5.
5 years.
yeah.
Quickly going back to the like guest list and so on, yeah. If there is someone, I get it, kind of goes in line what you guys were saying, but obviously this is not like super intimate. Let's say you're inviting like 300 people,
Yeah.
right? Your partner's inviting someone that you don't mess with, but you're like, I respect your friendship with that person, but I don't like this person. Yeah. So how would you guys go on about that?
That's tough because I find it annoying if my partner is like close to someone that like I genuinely don't respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's like I don't respect them.
But because your partner's like a forgiving person, so they kind of forgave this person for what they did, and then
very
now
specific.
they kind of just an example, right? So then now they kind of became friends and someone's again or whatever, and you're like, I don't mess with that,
Yeah.
right? And then so now you're like, yeah, I respect your friendship with her. You can go to lunch with someone, yeah, but just know I'm not with it. But that's what's not we're not talking about an intimate level. We're talking about like 300 people kind of thing. But at the same time, it's like, I don't mess
that's
with
true. Because
that.
there's a certain size where it's like, okay, if you're inviting everyone and you didn't invite me, that's a decision you made, and that's rude as well.
Rude for who, though?
No, like
Because you don't like her.
yeah, but you don't like her. But it's like you telling me at 350, 400 people, you like everyone.
Yeah.
Like,
Because let's say your parents take 50, her parents take 50, right? For invitation.
And now you got 200.
Right? And then now you're left with what?
100 each, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends on like that thing that they did. Did it also affect you, or was it just like I don't respect that person because of what they did to my partner, or is it like they did something to me as well? My partner has forgiven them, but I haven't.
They did something to you.
Yeah.
Jesus said if they slap one cheek,
Let's say
This.
let's say it was something directly to you.
If they slap
was?
It
that,
was something directly to you, but you're not happy about it.
So it wasn't directly,
Not completely directly.
but I saw the effects that it had on my partner.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Because you know, sometimes someone can do something, yeah, and they're like, in terms of value, morals, I don't mess with that. Kind of like on that kind of vibe.
not gonna lie, for the biggest celebration, I actually don't care who's there, bro. Anyone can get an invitation, bro. They can shout it from the rooftop.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, legit.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're right if I pull up with all these extras?
Your thing, dog.
for the
They ain't
intimate
getting
one
food.
though, yeah.
They
Oh,
probably-
are you talking about the other, like?
Nah, not for the intimate. Yeah, no.
Oh, no. So you're trying to split up the
Just
thing on
the
the thing.
celebration.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm talking about people who actually have a reception, just one.
Like just the one.
Just the
celebration,
one. That's what I'm saying.
but
Just the
big
one.
reception.
So I'm paying per
Yeah.
head,
Yeah.
and you want to
That's
invite
what I'm
this
saying.
person, and you want me to pay
No,
for
I
their
guess
head.
to a point. I guess no. But think about it. I guess to a
But
point.
this is the
yeah.
compromise we're
Because
talking
I
about.
can invite 200 people that I like actually like
Yeah, yeah,
that I
that's
haven't
what I mean.
that I don't dislike or hate.
Yeah,
You
tell
know,
people that you like,
100
That's a lot of
people.
people,
Sorry,
bro.
100 people. If I have 100 people
Yeah,
on my
that's-
list,
yeah,
I can
right.
invite 100 people that I actually like.
Does he have the right to invite his 100 people and
No, because I'm not going to invite someone that you don't like. If you've told me I don't respect this person, I genuinely,
you're friends with them, you go to
genuinely
lunch with
don't
them.
want them around, and I'm friends with them. But if I see that they've done something that has hurt me and has hurt them, I have to respect it. It's our wedding at the end of the day. You know, it can't be a one-sided thing where it's like, okay, this person comes now. Every time I see them in a glance or whatever, or every time they see me, they're giving me a look. I'm giving them a look. Like, for what reason?
I would say that like it kind of does. Like if my partner has forgiven them, then I've probably forgiven them too. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's very rare the situation where it's like one person likes the person and the other just doesn't at all. You know,
That's
or,
what-
or-
yeah, that's
or
what
for
I was-
example, it's like if my partner still dislikes them, that's it. Like I'll also have to just start slowing down that friendship because it's like end of the day, it's like this relationship is my priority, and if that's gonna cause tension just because I want to go to lunch like 4 times a year with this person, like it's not worth it. And so it's like the invite wouldn't even be that much of an issue because it's like either I've stopped the friendship or we've both accepted the friendship and we'll keep going with it.
Yeah.
So
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking. Yeah, like to what extent did this person hurt me or hurt my partner? But yeah.
this sounds really interesting.
I mean,
Finding the
it'd
level
also
of-
be weird for someone to have hurt your partner, and you've forgiven that person
That.
on behalf of
Yeah.
your partner
Yeah.
in your mind.
Yeah.
It's like your level of being comfortable with that person has nothing. Unless if your partner's still not comfortable with the person, why are you saying? I know you're still.
no, we're good now.
I know you're still hurt over what they did for you, but I'm good. Like you didn't even get affected. You were affected by association.
Yeah.
And the person who was affected directly is still affected. So why are you? I'm forgiving them.
that's like if you crash your dad's car when you're like on P plates and you're like, I think we're okay now. It's fixed, Dad.
I'm so dead.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, but if it's that I was hurt by this person, right? I was hurt by this person, and we're both angry at that person. Like, we'll take of that. Like, well, they've hurt us. And by association, my partner was also hurt too because of what the person did to me. But now I've forgiven this person, right, for what they did to me. Marwa still hasn't, right? And I want to invite them. Marwa has to agree.
Yeah. 100%.
saying?
100%.
Yeah.
Because I was the direct,
Yeah, yeah.
I was the one that was directly affected.
You're directly.
I'm the one that was
Just
hurt.
directly.
If I've moved on, that is more valuable than you moving on.
Yeah, but if Ma was hurt by someone and I'm forgiving the person and saying no,
Okay.
they should be allowed
I've got
to come.
something to
That's
spin
so
the whole
weird.
thing then that can affect both.
Okay.
Right? Let's say this person played a role or not play a role. Let's say they're almost trying to break you up, kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
And then
But
one has
not
forgiven and
not
one-
intentionally. But you know what I mean? Where it's like
It caused a little bit of a
because a little bit of something that could have made this guy I had enough of this relationship then, right? Because now that's affecting both, not just one, right? But then let's say it's more directed at one though, right?
That's
But
what I was
it's
gonna
clearly
say.
affecting
the
the other.
way,
Like the
the only way
friendship
for this
came
to
from-
also make sense is if the person who was the target for, you know what I mean? Like, because obviously the person has to, unless
birth is a target in this situation.
unless, yeah, because what I'm thinking of is like maybe they tried to move to one of the people.
No,
one
no,
of the
no,
parties.
no,
So
no,
yeah,
no,
it would
no,
actually
no.
rather
They
be
did
like
something.
they started a
She was
rumor.
gonna cheat
Yeah,
on
or
him.
maybe like they
Yeah.
started a rumor about the relationship or something like that.
Yeah,
instead.
right.
Even yeah.
You see, now that's affecting both. So then, but let's say one is a bit more forgiving to say, nah.
But it also has to be that the person has forgiven them for what they did, and now they have a friendship. Because why are they even getting an invite to this wedding anyway?
Yeah, because that's
If
crazy.
it's just forgiven and just whatever.
Nah,
Right, you
but
can forgive
forgiven.
and not be friends.
Exactly.
anymore.
Yeah, but let's say
it's
forgiven, then
and now has
friendship
a
is
friendship.
building.
Again.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
forgiven.
Again,
Yeah.
it's forgiven. Now there's a friendship has been built. My partner has to respect that the person's coming to the
Why?
wedding.
Yeah.
Wait,
that,
what?
that doesn't make sense.
No,
Because
that one,
I'm still
that one has to be a
affected by
thing where
it.
you both.
Yeah, because
you-
I'm
you-
still affected by
Because
it as
right,
well.
that you have to move on.
Life is short.
Oh,
man.
get
Yeah,
out,
life is short, exactly.
please.
But
yeah,
like,
why
as
have
in-
people
as in-
that you don't
like,
like at your
because
wedding?
because I
you
was
don't
able
listen
to
the crucial
forgive.
factor. You, as one of the partners, now has a friendship with this person. It's
Crucial
not for no
factor.
reason. If someone has done that to your relationship in the beginning, and now you have a whole ass friendship, it's clearly you've come over the bridge. If your partner's still holding on to that, I'm going to talk to you about what's going on with your forgiveness issues, bruv.
Nah, I don't know.
Low key.
Yeah. No.
Just
I mean,
you're
because
able to
I'm
do
someone
it,
that's
just-
very forgiving.
Just because you are able to do it,
because
that
I'm
doesn't
doing
mean.
it. No, because I'm someone
your
that's very
partner may have forgiven as well.
Yeah.
but I don't want to be friends with them.
But it's not even
I don't
friends,
want
like-
them. I don't want
I don't
them
want them
there.
at my
I
happiest
don't want
stage.
them
But that's what I'm
there.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
someone is now friends with this person. Like, in the relationship.
Now,
But
to
at
a
the
point
end of the
where
day,
they can get
that's
the invitation
you.
from you.
That's
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
That's your personal individual choice. I feel the way that I
Yeah.
feel. Yes, I have forgiven them. And yes, when I see them, it is what it is. But I don't want them to be somewhere where I'm, coming together with the people that I love, having my family there. I don't want them in that environment
Well, I know it's a
because
big-
of
it's a
what
big
they've
wedding
done in the
council. I know, you
past.
said 350 people.
You want to see it? You want to see it?
Put them on table 26.
Yeah.
No, because I'm still paying. I'm still paying for that person. I know that they're there. I'm not
How
paying
about
for
this?
this
How about
person.
this?
because I don't
pay
want
way
them.
extra.
They're on the children's table. Is that all right?
No, I don't want. No, because
Yo,
now they're
That's
with the
actually
children. I
fire.
don't want them with
That's
the
the
children.
biggest diss ever. Imagine you seeing your name listed when you enter.
With the children.
Max. Why have they put me next to
Oh.
Julie?
Yeah, that's when it becomes tricky.
Would you guys have kids at your wedding?
Spilling.
Like couple.
Only like my sister's kids and
Yeah, super tight.
Immediate
very close
families,
friends,
kids.
like
Yeah,
best
okay.
man type thing.
It'll be more like cousins if there's young cousins. Nieces
Cousins.
and
But
nephews
you
if
got
there
how many
are.
thousand kids then?
If there nieces and nephews if there are.
Or just say yes now.
No.
You guys
hold
say
on,
these
'cause
cousins.
everyone is still blood related so
Yeah.
far. Everyone's still blood related.
And but you gotta
They have to
consider that's this side as well, right? So you gotta consider you talk about your side, but you also gotta consider
be. Yeah, come.
her
So
side.
far, still come.
So far,
still come.
I can already count 20 kids.
And then,
Carry
like Noor said, only friends, children
like
as
that
well.
caliber, yeah.
Parents, like my parents' friends who have youngest kids. Nah, dog,
Yeah, that's different.
You better
Yeah,
find
yeah,
Nanny
yeah.
McPhee, bro. Like the kid is not coming to the wedding.
Sounds like you're having about 50 kids at that wedding then.
But okay, for one of the things, like it actually would be so much nicer seeing the kids at the event.
You're gonna have like a children's dance.
I don't know. We'll
or
talk
something?
about it.
Yeah.
Talk about this off
You
camera.
trying to have kids?
But like, it would be really nice to see the kids at this particular thing because it would be like, it would just feel so damn wholesome. Like,
Daniel's gonna make them dance, and then they finish with "Give us another friend."
what a finisher, man! What an elite finisher! What? All of them are getting a gold bar, bro. After that, if they have
Mansa
confidence for
Musa
that-
vibes.
You take one for you, everyone gets one, right?
But yeah, not obviously not too many kids in that.
I'll have max, 5.
Yeah, I don't like children at weddings, bro.
Running around loud and
When you say children, what age are you thinking of?
Up to 11.
The age where they can self-entertain themselves, like they don't
Like-
like they're not gonna cry because they need you to do something.
Yeah, but no,
I
like
don't know, but
the
even
only
like
age
eight-
I allow is like
Like how about-
where they can, like where the age where it's like they think adult stuff could be interesting. You know what I mean? So they're like,
What age is that?
If they're like 12 and they're like, oh, okay, I can stand in the circle and do the cultural dance.
Oh, if they're 12,
Oh, yeah.
they're definitely
You know?
gonna come through.
Yeah, yeah,
They're-
yeah.
But
if they're like-
they're participants in
Right,
society.
if
at
they're
that
like
point.
8 and they're like,
So this is the one.
sleeping at the chair and everything, like, get out of here, bro.
Okay, so it's allowed from 0 to 2 because like those children actually probably should be
Breastfed.
They
looked
need
after by
their
their
parents.
parents. So if you got young kids at that age, whatever.
Okay.
From 2 till pretty much like 7. You can't bring any of those kids.
Yeah, I'm not
Can't
having
bring
2 to
them.
7.
Those ones can't come here.
Make too much noise.
Because they are ruckus.
Yeah.
They cause problems. 8 and up come. Yeah,
Bro,
legit.
nothing more frustrating than seeing like a child with with like Thomas the Tank Engine toys at a wedding. And they're sitting on the dance floor, and they always sit like if this is their legs, they're like this.
Playing.
You guys seen it too many
That is
times.
so true.
Bro,
That's not my sister's wedding.
Because they'll be running around like at all the guest tables and stuff like that, just running
On people's
yeah.
backs, on the bald man's head.
All the audio just heard a madness on the mic, bro. Yeah. But
If I was a perm that kid, I'm taking him home, bro.
Yeah, no.
we got some real nice ideas, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
Talk about it after. That's very much vibes. But interesting times, man. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Keen for your sister's one, fam.
Yeah,
man.
very
That's
keen.
Keen, bro. Hopefully we still got invites.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Few people got kicked out. I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you guys.
I know he's not joking.
I don't think I am.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Chai.
Sorry, guys.
You think I'm taking this as an answer, bro? Like,
I will figure out the address.
I will be.
By any means, I'll be a waiter. I don't care. Hey, you know what's one thing I'm not doing at my wedding?
Seen me coming.
Here, take a food. Hey! I'll be back 2 seconds.
I gotta say, didn't take a food, and he takes a bite from the other. Bro.
Hey, take some. It's good. Trust me. I never want to do the thing where they do the alternating courses.
Oh yeah,
Bro, I don't like
that.
so like
Where it's
circle tables, chicken steak, chicken steak.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting over there now. Can I please get the chicken
Yeah,
instead?
yeah.
Bro, so
Well,
dumb.
and you just got to be nice. Like, yeah, nah, fine, take a steak.
Yeah, that
Take a
one's
steak.
bro.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
did
and they
something
always
at the
choose
wedding.
one great one, and then
did
just
that
one
one
that
that
just
was-
no one really likes.
I went to a wedding, I think, whenever, like 2 years ago.
Just say it. Put them on blast.
Yeah,
say the
nah,
name.
yeah, 2 years ago, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Was it 2 years ago?
Muhammad.
And Abdi.
Wait, what?
Controversial.
Yes, I went to a wedding, yeah. They were doing that.
Yeah.
You know, chicken and beef.
Yeah.
They gave me the beef, I wanted the chicken, right? My friend was dance floor.
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
I said, big man,
But
I mean, that
That's
chicken
fine.
tonight.
That's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
fine. That's perfectly okay.
He came back, I said, Dave, you got the beef.
Oh, lucky you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
so
you actually gotta
good.
play like that. Like, I really wanted it, but like, I know they put on yours. Like,
And then he says, you can have it. I'm already halfway.
Yeah, it's all these celebrations.
that'd be
interesting,
interesting to
bro. It'll
see.
be fun times, man.
Yeah,
when it
definitely
comes
not
down,
having
even
that.
like during our peoples and that as well, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's going to be
it's in
very
our
good.
circles. I mean, a bunch of people got engaged and proposed to during lockdown.
And a few more
I'm
coming.
just waiting on these weddings
Yeah, a
to
few
come
more
true,
coming.
bro. So see what Gwizzle with there, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Madness, man. What was that last little thing that Mao you sent through at the end there?
Like a photo
Oh, we're wrapping it up.
Yeah, probably about to.
yeah, but do it.
You said
What did I
Ask the
send?
question.
you said what was it?
I don't know. There was the thing from Love Island.
Which one was it?
The
Week
one
3
above.
couples. It's like
Us.
all these couples and just one black guy.
Oh, what?
He was uncoupled. It was so
Nah.
sad.
and
way.
Taku.
Shout out to Taku if you ever
fuck.
want to
No,
come on. We
what?
would love
Dog
to
my
have you
guy,
on.
bro. The dog
Yeah,
my
it was-
guy.
Ah, I did not see this.
I sent that in because I was like,
Nah, I saw it, but I didn't know what was going on.
yeah. So everyone they got recoupled, so obviously
Yeah.
they choose who they want to
Not
like
him
go
smiling
with,
like
and
he's happy
yeah,
to be
no
there.
one
Bro.
ended up choosing him. So
Oh, no.
yeah.
What in the mini Zion Williamson?
The funny thing is, like, so all the girls there are his type, but for the girls, he's not their type. So that's why it's
There's a
just
very
so
great
sad.
distinguishing factor
That's
between
perfectly
him and all the
fine.
other men.
The guy's going for the wrong girls then, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't
He's
go
going
for
for the
what?
ones
He's
that
saying he
don't
needs to
want
change
him.
his-
So in this photo,
Yeah,
The ones that don't want him.
in this photo, it's white man, Asian woman, white man, white woman, white man, white woman, white man, white woman,
Black
black
man.
man, white man, white woman.
I like how I stood there with confidence.
Yeah,
He's like,
Legit.
I don't care.
happy to be here.
He's a handsome dude, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Kind of same body type as me.
You know how performative all these shows and these channels are, bro? Like, these guys will do all the, like the Pride Month celebration, all this, and then have a show that's like nothing but straight couples. And it's like, personally, I don't care, but it's like, you guys are just fake, bro.
Yeah.
Like, how does this align with your
feel you.
values?
I feel it.
Allegedly.
Values.
I feel my brother, man.
Let me reel off these photos that Miles sent through. Some random
yeah.
tweet, I guess.
It was a
From
tweet.
some guy. There's like 3 photos for it. I'll read them real quick. One of them says, "I can't believe my girlfriend really thinks that I'm going to marry her and will live happily ever after.
Oh, no.
As soon as I get a decent job, I'm going to leave her and start dating my type, the F. If my girl could leave me for a guy who's well established and appreciates her more than I do, I would gladly accept and never hold her hostage just because she's been with me through thick and thin. This entitlement over people's lives is the reason people resort to violent behavior. People need to understand that we're not entitled to be with them forever just because they were with us when we were broke. We each have our own preference, and that doesn't make me love my current girlfriend any less. Things change, feeling change. It's a vicious cycle.
It's a vicious cycle.
That is the most toxic mentality in the world.
What is that?
Like people like that are just like, and the thing is like they justify their BS.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a Jada.
Oh, 100%.
Smith vibe. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, what's going on with?
She's a horrible woman.
Hey, what happened again?
No, it was false headlines.
All I was saying
it was false headlines,
I wasn't because
Yeah.
that thing was a bit dragged of how.
No.
When you
But she's still a horrible woman.
Yeah.
But it was more like saying a lot of things that sound very wise, intelligent, or positive.
Yeah.
But it's really just like excuses for bad behavior.
Bad
pretty
behavior,
much.
yeah.
So like this one here, talking about we're not entitled to people's lives just because they've been with us through this and that. It's like, no, what were you doing with that person throughout that whole time? Were you building a connection? Were they
You're
your
building,
rock?
yeah. You just can't.
Were they your rock?
Or were
Were
you
they
just with
supporting
them
you? Were
just
you
'cause-
supporting them?
Yeah.
Or did you just need something to kind of feel comfortable and
Yeah.
safe whilst you actually had a different goal in
Yeah.
mind? You're the bad person that talking about people
Yeah.
need to not feel entitled.
It's actually scary how
Like, what do
people
you
actually
mean?
do that though.
Yeah. Even in his case, it's like, then why get with someone if that's
At
not your
all.
preference? If that's not what you want, you know? It can't be a thing of,
Yeah.
I was broke, so I was like, yep, I need someone that can, go through broke life with me. But now that I've got money, I'm going to change it up because I'm in a different circle and everything.
But that
like
also shows the mentality that's like for him, it's like he's only doing this for himself.
Yeah.
Like he's not like, okay, we're broke, and once either of us is successful, then it's for us. It's just like, nah, it's for me.
Nah, this for me.
Terrible behavior.
That is horrible.
Or yeah, because he already had his
Ben
goal.
Jordan.
He had his goal. He knew what he wanted, but he's like, I got to go through this to get that.
People be using people out here, man.
Yeah,
That's so crazy.
People really be using
the
people.
guys using the girls using the guys.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's insane.
And also people that always fall into that trap.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not like it's not.
It's very sad,
but kind
It
of
is-
like
it's hilarious.
dog. Like really,
You should know
You didn't
this.
see it coming? Why is the ball getting bigger? that kind of vibe. Yeah.
Nah, honestly though.
What's the ball getting bigger?
It's hit you before. You should know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was easy. That was a good one. Really wrong because I looked at the charger. It's about to die.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Disruption Podcast. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you share it around. Send us somebody. Ladies, please don't be like Jada Pinkett, Alcina Shakur. Someone sent me that, so that's hilarious.
Yeah, mad thing.
But yeah, peace out.
A-Town. Latest.
2 up, 2 down.
Okay.
Double 2, brother.